This is a Shedeur Sanders try-hard franchise. We won a Super Bowl year number 1. Please do not let this series end. 6,000 likes will unlock a season 3 or else this is the last season. I want 10 years of this. So please kill the like button. Let's go. This is the most try-hard franchise I do. Put the ring up on the screen. Shedeur Sanders now has 1 and the revenge story continues right now. We have the Jags pick and it is in the top 5. 2 generational wide receivers in this class in Zachariah Branch and Nyck Harbor, both of which I know can help us out immediately. Our defense is already stacked. We got Ward, we got Newsome, Thornhill, Myles Garrett, Mason Graham. This is a team that can win multiple championships. We're gonna get Shedeur his dream receiver. We are gonna go all in free agency and we are gonna make this Browns franchise the greatest franchise you ever see on the channel. So please, kill the like button, keep it going. Let's make it legendary.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip, this, wet. Tell 'em run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip, this, wet. Tell 'em run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might.
Guys, this was the greatest year 1 I've ever had in channel history. Please do not let this series end. I said in the first video, I want this to be the longest franchise of the year. Let's get 10 seasons. It's all about redemption. So please kill the like button. 6,000 likes will unlock another one. You can hear it in my voice. This is serious for me. I want to win games. We have the number 2 overall pick from the Jags in this draft. We're only going to get better. And all I care about is getting rings with Sanders. And I will do whatever I can to make it happen. So kill the like button. We have a lot to talk about. Essentially, our defense dominated the entire playoffs. We have one of the best defenses in the entire NFL. You can see it there. Carson Schwesinger, he was the MVP. He was amazing. As we kind of got better, he's now officially a superstar development player. We took strides. Shedeur Sanders, obviously the person who you're all probably here to see. He's an 82 strong arm. He went up to star development in the offseason. We had a messy season with him. We threw a lot of picks. We're going to clean that up, but our weapons were not really there. That's one thing that was a bit of a struggle. We were playing Judkins at one point, or Sampson at receiver. Judy isn't the fastest. David Njoku, he was playing receiver. We had a lot going on here. And definitely the number 1 position that I want to address is the wide receiver position in the draft. We'll see kind of what goes on. This is our defense. This is what should scare you, and this is what scared people. Myles Garrett's the most unstoppable player I've ever seen. Mason Graham is going to be even better this year. Newsome went up to superstar with 6 interceptions. Denzel Ward. Thornhill went up to superstar. Schwesinger is a superstar. This, to me, is the best defense in the NFL. Karamoa is an unbelievable linebacker. Delpit can hit. D-line-wise, imagine if I brought in another defensive end or something like that in the draft. Just how crazy this entire operation can get. This won us that Super Bowl. I was serious, I was confident, and I found a way to win, and I'm very proud of year number 1. As far as contracts, I've dealt with most of them. There isn't a ton of contract talk that we got to do before free agency. We're broke, and I've dealt with all of our contractual issues throughout the season. So we don't have to go into much detail. Where we need to go into detail is the draft with the Jags. So as you guys know, the Jags traded up for Travis Hunter. In this league, the Jags did not have a great year. We have the number 5 overall pick. As it stands, we have the number 5 overall pick. They were bad. Now, that helps us out a ton. We have 32 from ourselves, number 5. This is, to me, where we can get a receiver. I think there's definitely room to potentially move up. If I really wanted to do kind of what they did and move up the other way, I want to talk about the prospects in this draft in a little bit more detail. Arch Manning's out. Proctor would be a huge help. Our offensive line is in shambles. Bain would be a huge help. Branch would be a massive help. Peter Woods would be a big help. But the player that I just keep coming back to is this guy, Nicholas Harbor. Friend of the channel, 6'5", elite speed. I've been trying to get him for years. 6'5" with 99 speed if you guys play college football. My goal in the offseason is to try and trade up for 1 or 2. I think usually Arch Manning sometimes goes before him. I've seen Zachariah Branch go very early as well. So he's kind of in the mix. I don't know for sure if Nyck Harbor would go before Zachariah Branch, but if I can get Nyck Harbor, it'll essentially change everything. However, I know that's going to take a lot of money and a lot of assets. So a Ruben Bain, like that trade has set us up. Imagine Ruben Bain on this defensive line working together with Myles Garrett, create the best D-line ever. We could draft defense. There's amazing defensive players in this draft as well. Jair Hill, Terrell, Caleb Downs would be such a fun addition on this team. Caleb Downs, I know, could make an immediate impact. Tackle, there's good tackles all over. There's good interior linemen, Proctor and Francis Magoa. I know for a fact both those guys would have an immediate impact and make us better. We don't have any money. We're relatively broke. I talked about it in the intro. Usually offensive line is something you can solve with in free agency. We're broke. Our O-line's a mess. Especially the left tackle. That's a position that I'd love to be a little bit better. Teller must have got a little bit of a bump because I thought he was going to regress way more than he did. He's still kicking around. He's still a superstar. Batonio's still kicking around. He's still there. So I don't necessarily think guard is where I want to go. If I can't trade up, if I can't get Harbor, I definitely lean heavily towards Proctor. And just weapons. I think if we can get this offense a little bit better, Shedeur Sanders' stats will get better. We'll have a better chance to make him an X factor. And also, we could just build this defense. I could just say, hey, we didn't need an offense last year to win. Shedeur can just be a game manager. Let's go use that pick to get another top tier safety. People won't move against this Browns defense. That's kind of where I'm at. A lot of decisions coming up. I'm very curious to see kind of what free agency brings. Who's going to be in free agency. I also, as you guys reminded me, I need to spend these staff points on player progression just to make sure that I get the most out of my defensive development, especially middle linebacker now, because he's somebody that as he gets better, it's just going to be super fun to kind of see how he does and how much better he can get over time. Free agency up next. This is a serious franchise. I want to win. Shedeur Sanders. We're locking in. No mistakes. Okay, I'm not going to take a long look here. I could potentially restructure some contracts and free up some money if need be, which I might actually take a minute to do. I don't often really prioritize this. You guys seem to always say that I need to more. Especially in a year where we're as broke as we are. I feel like restructuring some of these deals wouldn't hurt us. Just to even have the ability to make one offer. I don't need to be able to make, but like, boom, Denzel Ward, that frees up $7 million in cap space. Just to be able to make the odd contract offer to somebody, maybe even a left tackle that will be a little bit better than the guy that I have. It doesn't take much to be a little bit better than the guy that I have. Mason Graham, he's on his huge rookie deal, so he's expensive. I can save $2 million if I restructure his, which is kind of intriguing. I'm just going to go through this and see sort of what I can do here. Carol Fannin, Owosu Karamoa, Grant Delpit, he looks interesting as well. I might be able to. Oh yeah, those seem to be the only players that I'm able to restructure. And with that, I get to $19 million. So with $19 million and a dream in free agency, who can I talk to? I feel like someone like David Bakhtiari could be a temporary help. Like, this O-line room's already old. We're not flashy, but my left tackle struggled. I think Sanders got sacked almost more than anybody else. If I could offer him, and it's an online franchise, so he might get more than he should. It's a really weak free agency. If I could offer him, let's say $14 million, I feel like that gives me a really good chance to have a shot to get him. And obviously things are going to change. We're going to see kind of how everything plays out. There's good corners as well. But it's not an overly stacked free agency. The best player is probably Justin Simmons, but I'm not really looking at any of those positions. I'm much more intrigued with the tackles. Trent Brown, he'd be more of a home run. Honestly, all of these guys would. What's Jonah Williams saying? Jonah Williams, George Fant. See, I feel like him, the bidding's going to be so competitive, I'm not going to get him for near as cheap. Yeah, I just don't think I'm in a position for him. I think the only thing that I can afford is a David Bakhtiari on a one-year deal. He comes in, he's the new starting left tackle. He joins us super old. He joins a former Colorado alum. 2 Colorado alumni 10 years apart. I like that kind of move. We'll see how that plays out kind of as we go. But now I want to get on the phone. This is about, I'd love to trade up. If I can't trade up, I trade down. I got to utilize this pick that I have from the Jags in the best way that I know how. So let's work. The Arizona Cardinals. What's good, dude?
What's good, bro? I'm trying to move up.
Would you do
a next year second and a fourth?
So you're 11 this year, your next year 2, and your next year 4 to move up 6. That's a little light. Would you potentially do? I don't even know for sure if I would. You do your next year? If I'm just stacking picks, would you do your next year first, and your next year second? Or is that heavy?
That's kind of heavy, bro.
It's a little heavy. I know. I figured I had to ask. I feel like the best offer would be maybe your first this year, your first next year, and maybe your third this year would entice me. But this draft class is stacked. There's Branch, there's Harbor.
I see somebody I need.
Yeah, I know. Everybody does. It's like you can't really compare it to other draft classes because it's just so much better than any of the other ones. That's why I'm not super interested in trading back unless it's like shocking. So why don't you give me your shocking offer, and then I'll make a decision based on how shocking the offer is.
All right. The best I can do right now is my fourth, and next year's first and fourth.
So your first this year, your first next year, your fourth this year, and your fourth next year.
Yes.
So I'm getting your first round pick this year, your fourth round pick. That is enticing. I think, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to temporarily say yes unless I trade up. I don't really have any interest at picking at 5. So if I can't move up earlier than 5, we got ourselves a deal. If I do find a way to move up, I'm going to be saying no to that.
All right, well, just let me know, man. Them picks are there.
Okay, bet. That's a good offer. Good deal. I appreciate it.
All right, bro. You have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Okay, that's enticing. Like, I think knowing your trade back options is interesting because it's like, that's only 6 spots. If the guys I get taken, if I'm picking at 5, Harbor's gone, Branch is gone, Arch is gone, I might be able to sneak a left tackle in at pick number 11 and then be in the same situation for the future. Just keep stacking these future firsts by trading back. Kind of the new thing that the Browns do. It's a good offer. We'll think on it. Okay, here's my pitch. You know the players that are going to be taken. It's going to be Arch, Branch, Harbor. I don't know what order, but those are the 3 players, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't need any of them. You easily have the most stacked wide receiver core probably in the game. You have Caleb Williams. Trade back to 5 with me and take a left tackle.
Over Nyck Harbor.
You got Rome. You got DJ. And you got Burden. There is no reason for you to...
Okay. But could you imagine I try and trade away DJ. I get Rome, Harbor, and Luther Burden.
Yeah, I see the appeal of that, but I just don't think it's necessarily your team need. You already have a stacked receiving core. Hear me out. I'm not offering you garbage. I was
gonna say, listen, I would at least hear out what you would offer.
Hear it out. It's 3 spots. It's the exact same trade in reverse.
Okay, but 3 spots, right? And any other trade, I got you. But talking about the Nyck Harbor draft.
Okay.
So these 3 spots, really.
Yeah, I am aware these are important spots. I would do my first this year, my first next year, and a third this year to move up. Is a pretty aggressive offer. You're getting 2 firsts and a third for 3 spots. Are you speechless?
Look.
And
Okay,
sometimes
let's
I come in with a weak offer. I'm going in with a really good offer this time. Like, that's not me messing around.
And
What?
I almost want to take it. Hold on. Let me double check who got the first pick.
Who does have the first pick? Because honestly, Harbor might not even be there. This could be a Zachariah Branch trade.
The Giants.
I would
take Arch Jackson Dart, though.
They're going to take Arch, 100%.
Yeah. I can't. I got to keep Harbor, bro. I at least got to give myself a chance for him.
Okay, what if I added more?
I just don't think.
No, here, I hear what you're saying, but I'm saying, listen, what if I gave you my second this year instead of my third? So my first this year, my first next year, my second this year. It's 3 spots.
Honestly, I don't think I can.
It's 3 spots.
I'm never in the spot to get Harbor. I almost have to take him.
What about... I'll throw in my third, too.
You just can't beat 6'5", 98, 99
Dude,
speed.
it's an offer, though. Accept
It's a
it.
great
You're
offer,
moving
TD.
back.
It's
You
great.
don't need those picks.
See, the thing is I've never really got to play with Harbor. I've never really got to play with Harbor. So, one...
Just so you
kinda
know,
wanna
I am
pick him
going
up
to
for
go offer the Giants my car, my land. I might even bribe him under the table. Just so you don't get him.
2. Okay.
You had a chance. I'm going to move up in front of you. Now.
And I respect. Best man wins.
Oh, gosh. We're both going to be calling the Giants. Okay. Peace.
All right.
He's a tough cookie, that guy. I don't know, dude. I'm a little annoyed. I don't know. I think at 5, I'd rather almost trade down. If I can't move, I'm going to keep trying, but I don't think I'm going to be able to move up. I want Nyck Harbor. I'm assuming you're leaning towards Arch Manning, or you have Jackson Dart. There's 3 players, and I'm going to just bet you're probably going to take Arch, Branch, or Harbor.
Potentially. Maybe Mr. Manning.
Manning is an X factor. Unbelievable quarterback. I could definitely see you taking him. What if I told you I think you could maybe get him even at 5?
At 5? I gotta look at the board.
The thing is,
Interesting. See who needs a QB and who doesn't.
I have pick number 5.
Okay.
I want to move up to 1.
I'm listening.
I will do my first this year, my first next year, my third this year, and my third this year. So I'll do a first this year, a first next year, and 2 third-round picks. As an aggressive offer, and I would not want to rip you off. I understand how valuable these players are. That's why I'm going in incredibly aggressive with my offer.
Sure. Steelers have a big need at quarterback at, pick 4. They have Marcus Mariota.
But you have Jackson Dart. You don't... Here's the deal.
That's true. It's not the biggest need. It's a good call.
It's not your biggest need. You could get a tackle. You could get anything at pick number 5. You're going to have my first next year, and then you're going to have 2 third-round picks. Does it intrigue you at all?
It does. It does. It definitely piques my interest.
Is it enough for you to say, yes, Brett, let's do the trade?
Maybe if one of those thirds becomes a second, then I would be a little more intrigued.
Would you 100% do that?
Let me reevaluate the board.
Whoa. No. Let's talk. Don't look at the board. What if we did my first next year, my second this year, and my third this year? So you're essentially getting my second this year and my third-round pick this year and my first next year for 4 spots, and you still definitely get a superstar. So
Fowler, Penn State quarterback. Interesting.
yeah, hey, you could get him at number 5. That's cool. And then you can, when you see him in the hallway, you can be like, hey, what's up, dude? You know?
Good. This seems to be a pretty good quarterback class. Make a good one there.
What about 5, my first next year, my second, and then my third? Does that intrigue you at all?
Mr. Barrett, I think we have a deal. I think we have one here.
I'm not even gonna pass go. I sent it.
Let me go accept it in the game.
Oh my gosh.
Trade pending from the Browns. Accept.
Holy smokes.
There it is. Trade accepted.
Okay. That just got real. Okay. Thank you.
Alright. Yeah, thank you.
I have done how many franchise leagues? I think 60 this year that have probably hit year 2. Never got Nyck Harbor. Ever. Nyck Harbor has eluded me my entire career. I almost want to call Nyck Harbor. I might just cold call Nyck Harbor.
Yo,
What's up, man?
what's up with you?
Dude, I finally traded up. I'm about to draft you.
For real?
Took me like 17 seasons. Yeah, anything I should know before I draft you?
Man, you gonna get a hard-working player. Gonna be your best receiver coming out.
And it's Browns franchise, so you're playing with Sanders.
Oh yeah.
Dude, what have you been up to? Are you enjoying your off season? How's school?
School's been good. We're just finishing up, so we're going in our last week. So this is our finals week and stuff. But I'm gonna finish with a 4-0. So that's good and stuff like that. So it's been really good. And I stopped track, so I can have a full year of football.
So you quit? Is this your first year not doing track?
Yeah, it's my first year. My first year since I ever started, track and field in football. It's been the first time since I had it.
Are you missing it?
Yeah, I am, but I mean, this was just the best move for my football career. So
yeah,
I mean, you got to sacrifice to become the best at what you want to do. So
because track probably takes away a lot of your time. Instead now you're probably working on more like lateral quickness and route running and stuff, as opposed to like sprints.
Yeah, so the speed is still there. It's just now we're working more laterally, just trying to get better. Just going side to side instead of just going vertical all the time.
Well, dude, I'm excited for. I watched some South Carolina. It's hard to watch football here in Canada, but I tried to watch. I love the atmosphere of those games. I want to go to a game this year. It's on my list.
Yeah, you got to. Just let me know when you come in. I got you.
Okay, yeah, I definitely. Well, hey, I'm excited to use you in this video. I figured I should let you know, and I had to get pick number 1 because that's the only way to draft you. So.
Oh yeah, hey, I'm just hoping that's gonna be me next year too.
Dude, it 100% is. I can't wait to see what this next year brings.
Yes, sir.
Hey, keep killing it, and nice talking to you.
I bet. I'm gonna be watching out for the video.
Okay, sounds good. It's the Browns' second year, so yeah, I'll text it to you. Okay, see, even Nyck Harbor definitely approves of me drafting Nyck Harbor. So if you guys heard, he's quit track. He ran a ridiculous 100-meter time. He's the glitchiest player in Madden history, and Shedeur Sanders. This is gonna change everything. Let's go to free agency. Let's talk. Let's troll the Giants. I'm still willing to potentially talk other moves. I mortgaged a lot of my future for this trade, but I don't care. I wanted a player. I don't care. I got him. Next year, we won't have a first-round pick. Who cares? I have Nyck Harbor. Who cares? Okay, looks like we just got our free agent, too. I'm just calling the Giants to make fun of them real quick. Yo.
What's up?
You got to know the way to the Giants' heart. I talked to him about Penn State. I acted interested in his school.
I saw.
I pretty much just sold my soul to make the trade. So who do you want me to... Now that we're in a different position, do you want to move up for Nyck Harbor? What are you thinking? I feel like the roles have... The roles have reversed a little bit here, but that's not to say that I don't have empathy. That's a word that I don't take lightly, even when I say it. Empathy. It rolls off the tongue, and it's something that's very important to me. So I am empathetic of your situation.
Alright.
So if you want to trade up, I'm thinking your first this year, your first next year, your fourth the year after. Let me just start putting picks in here. Something that like kind of like this. Your first this year, your second this year, your second this year, first next year, your second next year, and your third next year. And then I'll give you my first and my sixth, my early six. You know what? I'll send that over. Why don't you look it over and then you get back to me, okay?
TD, just have fun with Nyck Harbor.
I'll send it over. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm a horrible person. I love my job. This is fun to me. Okay. This is good. I'm about to get Nyck Harbor. I think DK would also look good in a uniform. I could offer you, like, I'm just picturing what my offense would look like with DK Metcalf, and I like how it looks. I don't know if I can get there, but you check out my team. Browse a little bit. Thing is, I don't have picks to offer people anymore. I'm broke now, pick-wise. So
you need...
I can go, I got running backs. I got the worst receiving core in the world. I could go, I don't know, man. This might be a Wosu Devin. Do you like Devin Bush? That's a tough. I don't even know if I'd get rid of him. I love him. Bring him back to the Steel City. This trade conversation is going nowhere. We should probably just say goodbye. I should probably just wish you luck in life, and then we'll move on.
Yeah, because I don't have nobody that's actually catching my eye, so.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for the call. Good luck in life. Okay. I don't think I need to even make any more phone calls. I feel so good about this team. I could cry. Like, I could actually, tears might start happening. Judy, Harbor, and Njoku. Sanders is going to be given every opportunity in the world to succeed when he gets the 6'5", 99 speed receiver that is Nyck Harbor. This is about to be crazy. And we got David Bakhtiari, which is amazing. That he's going to immediately jump in and kind of fill like a pretty big need for us. It's not flashy. It's a pretty lame signing, but it's something. It means I don't have to go left tackle with my first pick. Guys, I have waited longer than you will ever know to be able to make the selection that I am about to be making right now. 6'5", 236. You guys have seen me try over and over and over and over to get this guy. By bringing him in, it changes everything. Sanders immediately has a weapon that you can't press. I can egg people with. A potential 3,000-yard receiver. And it took me trading everything I have. I don't have much of a future anymore, but the future is now. And I feel like that Jags trade that Cleveland did hopefully plays out like this for them, where they get another really early pick and they can go get the best receiver any of us will ever see in our lifetime. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot say proudly enough, and somehow we don't get to see him walk the stage. Welcome to the team. 6'5", 236 pounds. Nyck Harbor from South Carolina. I hope you're about to see a 5-minute montage of him ruining people's days. I hope you can see just the menace that we just got. I might not be stopped on offense. And I might be. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect. He's not the highest overall rated guy. He's a 13 in talent. I know for a fact I can make this guy the greatest player ever. So without further ado, roll that montage and buckle up. This is going to be fun. Guys, this entire thing, this has played out really interesting. There's good DBs here. Jair Hill. Dominic Jackson always goes kind of number one. There's solid defensive backs still on the board. Cam Miller, Chris Jackson, Nazir Thomas. The player that interests me the most, without a shadow of a doubt, is, if I just go attributes, the player that interests me the most is Francis. Is he gone? Did I see? I swear I saw Francis was there. I think he's gone. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll shut up. We could also just make our line insane with one of these guys. Deshaun Womack is a really interesting prospect. Dude's got no finesse. Rojas, Roberts, oh, buddy. Suntarine, Perkins. CJ Hicks is a friend of the channel. Love him. Isaiah Thomas, CJ Wright. Oh my gosh. I might have to. I'm panicking completely. I am panicking completely right now. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna pause. 1 sec. I gotta get them to pause. So I guess the advantage of being the YouTuber in it, you can. I needed that pause bad. That was the most needed pause of my entire life. Okay, who is here that's interesting? I feel like Josh Simmons is interesting. 2-3 projected. Like, all of these linemen really intrigue me, but I kind of like the idea of one of these, like, edge rushers. Like, if there was anyone, like, any wows here, I do think that's a position of need that I could really benefit from adding. The 4-4, Chris Paul Jr., CJ Hicks. I love this guy. But I've already had multiple franchises with him. I think that would be a really good pick. Isaiah Thomas out of Florida State. We already have one of the best defenses in the league. This is a good speed, good acceleration, 6'2" corner. Okay, I can't take any longer, guys. Number 63 in true talent, 92 speed, 91 acceleration. A really safe selection. Good change of direction. He's somewhat fast, and he's hidden development. He can play on the outside. He's going to be able to man people up. With him added to that group, we're going to have probably the best 4 DBs in the game. I can just play man press with those 4 in dime and just push people's faces into the dirt. Love the pick. Roll the montage, ladies and gentlemen. Great first round. I think the most interesting player is this Tony Rojas. Good speed, great acceleration. And worst case Ontario, it doesn't work out. But I think he's a 3rd round pick. Doesn't do anything phenomenal, but sometimes those are the players that seem to just shock the most. 82 speed, 89 acceleration. I'm going to play him, and maybe he will absolutely shock us. Hopefully you guys have a few clips of him here. I like the pick. Helps out the defense. Okay, final pick. There's this kid, and I know I'm not allowed to draft running backs. I just love, like, 5'7" running backs. Actually, my favorite in this game. And he's elite speed. He's 5'7". I feel like this is kind of where I usually take a chance on a running back. You might see him. I might trade him, or you might see him. I don't know. Wow. Guys, I've waited for this. I've waited for this moment. I don't even know what to say. I feel speechless. I don't know what number I'm going to give him. I'm not 100% sure what I'm... Thomas was a great pick as well. Rojas was not a good pick. Jaheim White was an amazing pick. This Jalen Rivers, I don't know if any of these guys were like secret hiddens. Sometimes in the 4th, 5th, or 6th round, you get like one hidden dev that you're like, what? And then sometimes you don't. Sometimes people are what you thought they were. Okay, 2 starters. I'm going to get them in the lineup. I'm going to get them looking cool. No excuses anymore for Sanders. No excuses. Guys, Super Bowl rematch, week number 1. Probably not the person that I'm like dying. When you have like a new weapon, it's like sometimes if you're playing against someone really good, you're almost like, oof, I wish I was playing a scrub right now, but we're not. Okay. As far as my action plan, if I were to give you kind of my 3 goals going into this, there's a couple interesting players that I don't really want to. Nyck already gets 2 upgrades. I don't really know what to do. about that running back that I drafted. I don't think he can be a part of things. I already have too many running backs. I have put him in the chat to potentially be traded, so I don't know. I just think they put so much emphasis on those running backs in the other draft. I think this was a great end of the first round pick. I think this could be a true lockdown dude. 75 overall. Kind of just like the type of corner you want on your team. Really good man coverage. And I'll show you kind of where he's going to fit in to this entire thing. I have a ton of upgrades. Shedeur, Mason Graham. Feels like everyone's getting an upgrade as we go into this. Okay. Mason Graham, he gets an upgrade, +1 run stopper, 84 overall, +2 finesse moves. He's close. I think 85 is where things start to get, like, it's so fun. Like, last year I have all these new superstars. I have all these new superstars who I just didn't have last season that we got in Super Bowl week. Like, this defense is way better than I ever could have imagined. It'd be Judkins, Harold Fannin. This depth chart is going to be interesting. There's so much going on. Quarterback-wise, Shedeur Sanders. This is tricky because I really like the idea of Jaheim White, but it's like, how do I play somebody when they already have so much depth there? This is what's going to change the most. It's going to be Nyck Harbor, Commissioner Judy, and probably Fannin. David's going to go back to playing tight end, as he should. Harold Fannin's going to go there. And then as far as differences on the line, David Bakhtiari starts. Right end, this guy was good last year, so I don't really feel like I should get rid of him. But then I also am like, There's weapons on this line that I'm interested in seeing kind of what they can become. Maybe I'll go Diabate. He's got a good frame. Mason Graham. Middle linebacker, right outside linebacker. Denzel Ward, Newsome. Cameron Mitchell is going to kind of get bumped. And Azara Thomas is going to go in next to Emerson. Thornhill up top. Grant Delpit. Kick returner is going to be Nyck Harbor. It was going to be Nyck Harbor, but I don't think it can. It's going to be Nyck Harbor. Punt returner, nobody punts anyways. This, I might put that new dude, Jaheim White, just to see what that looks like. I don't know if that's good. Sampson's obviously not going to be playing that position anymore. Judy's going to be playing the slot. Myles Garrett. Muhammad Diabate. Mason Graham. Best users in the business. And then Emerson and Azara Thomas. Nope. Whoa. And Azara Thomas. Guys, I just can't wait. It's time. Okay, this is an entirely new, you can see on that left side, we have Harbor playing. He doesn't necessarily need to be the only person that I'm looking at here, like as a player. Like, there's so many weapons. We still have Fannin, we have Judy, we have like a lot of good players on this team. Where, like, he doesn't need to be the only one. But in one-on-one situations like that, we're going up top. In one-on-one situations, we're going up top. And I told Shedeur, I said, dude, be patient. Last year, you made it through. You got star development. Now, let us cook. Let us find you weapons. Egg catch all day up top. First half.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Yeah. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's just going to...
Okay, I got to make sure to not just stare at Harbor the entire time. But find him. But still be willing... Still be willing to find him. Good throw, Sanders. I love that. Okay, there's new running back. I probably don't need to have him in.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left.
It's all right. Okay. I need to relax. I knew this was going to happen. As soon as I got this player, I knew it.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Okay, that's on me. I get one.
That's going to be intercepted.
Won't happen again. You got to give me one drive to be stupid and to just throw it to Nyck Harbor. It won't happen again. That'll be the last time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Wide open receiver.
Good play. Okay, we got some new weapons on this defense. Zara Thomas, obviously. I'm a little upset at myself for that first throw of the season. Trying to moss somebody. I knew I was probably going to do it. And what I think I need to realize is use the fact that you have Harbor as a tool to get other people open. He doesn't necessarily need to be the main event. He just needs to be like a part of it. It doesn't need to be crazy or anything too serious. Just let him be like a small part of the operation that in some games he's going to go for crazy yards, but it doesn't have to be every game, and don't force it. If he's not there, he's not there. Just let him just run routes and get other people open. He pretty much makes it so you can't press. That's great defense. Yep. This reminded me of last year. Great defense, Miles.
Now Love.
Is there Emerson?
To throw now. Here's Love. His pass caught at the foot. Love looking to throw it.
It's all right. Okay.
And he's got it.
Oh, boy.
They had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Yep.
Going back to your game plan coming in.
Yeah, I gotta be smart and kind of go back to just literally what the announcer's saying. Go back to your game plan. Don't let one player become your game plan. I want that one player to be my game plan, but I can't let one player be my entire game plan. Right, there we go. Good road, Judy. Judy might have a big year. Imagine if I can just utilize everyone else's distraction. Judy goes up to superstar. He's going to have, like, people's users are going to automatically assume I'm going to Harbor.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
All for it.
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh,
early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked 7-yard line.
Feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise. And
thank you. Good job. I think that's diabate. All I can hope is that our offense or that our defense can just make up for our severe lack of offense. It's not always the case. It's not always an easy thing to do, but we gotta hope that we can manufacture stops, however we can, however we know how.
Love now.
Find ways to get off the field. There it is. Thank you. Yep. Shout out to Emerson. Hey, you can play defense. I can play defense. Let's dance.
That's his 2nd and 6. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield.
Good little touchdown. I hate the fact that I threw him 2 picks. I hate it. Did I expect it when I drafted a new quarterback? Yeah, I had a feeling that I'd probably make some horrible decisions, and it's happening. I expected it, but I clearly don't want it to be the case.
First down, sliding out of the pocket.
I got nobody. Worst first game ever. I get my dream receiver, and I am just meathead of the century. Okay, let's just try and make this not a complete embarrassment.
No, I don't like defenders.
At this stage. At this stage, it's a very low bar. Can we spike that? Yeah. Even 3 points would just probably make me smile just a little bit. I still can't do it. We'll go Hail Mary. Put in a new QB. I thought for sure that would have been enough. I don't know who's kicking for me. That's not far enough. That's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Okay. You know what? Throw it right there to Harbor.
And this one is incomplete.
14-0, 3 interceptions, worst start to a season ever. Buckle up.
Love from the gun.
That's great. Look at the man coverage. I love this thing. That's Thomas, by the way. And in one-on-one coverage against the drag, that was. He did not have a lot of room to breathe right there.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Flushed out right.
Garrett should have him. Yep. 4th down. Okay. Create stops. The new running back isn't going to play. I don't know why I had him in the gun. There's so many things that will be completely different for game number 2. I'll be prepared. I'll be prepared for what the future is going to bring.
That they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
Dare I say that's perfect defense. Unfortunately, he finds a dot, but there was nothing for him.
Looking to throw. Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Yeah, he
That's
started
Jacobs.
taunting. You know if you
And
guys
he's
saw
going to
that?
get a solid gain
You
of
saw when
9
he started
before being
taunting us?
brought down.
It's funny how
2nd
quickly
and
they
long to
forget
go.
during the Super Bowl.
Love,
We
he's
absolutely
gonna change the
torched
play
him the
here.
entire game. How quickly you forget that in a regular season week 1 that you just lost to me in the Super Bowl. Part of me wants to call and yell at this guy, but I'm not going to.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Love. He's going to launch this deep
Here's
for
some
Watson.
good-
And he's going to take it in.
This is just for playing now for pride.
Christian Watson.
Just playing to not get totally embarrassed. And I hope he goes for it. And I hope I see him in the bowl again. And I hope he never wins another Madden game in his life. If he's going to disrespect us and go for it like this, good job, Phil. Well, that's unbelievable defense. That's just him being a loser. Because he got embarrassed in the bowl, and he's trying to feel just a little bit better about himself.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
It's all right, Judkins. For those of you who think I'm not trying to run, oh, Brett, run the ball. Oh, why don't you shut up? I am trying to run the ball. I've tried to run the ball like every first play. I can't run the ball. Why don't you go and run the ball and tell me how that goes against this guy?
2nd and 8.
Yeah, so
I'm
make sure
never
to give a little
drafting
bit of credit
another
to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. And he seems a
Real
little bit
fan.
confused trying to complete
It's like my
passes.
brain just refuses to operate at full capacity when I get a new player like him. Every time I get a player like Nyck Harbor,
Good clean
I become
play,
the
no
worst
flags coming out of
Madden
the pocket
player
of the
ever.
officials.
And I don't
Turns
know what
into
it
an
is. I think it's just I
incompletion, and that should
can't.
get him off the field with a 3 and out.
I can't run a normal scheme knowing I have a player like that out there, but I really should be able
As
to.
they look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20.
Got him. Okay, that was sick. That was amazing. I love that. Love that too. Okay, this thing's not over. Jets 7 win this game.
Much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless. On every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Packers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, let's face it, Brandon. They're down here in the 2nd half.
I'm embarrassed
You want to
and
try
I'm
and make
sad.
something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going
I'm
to try even
embarrassed.
harder. Because I think all
Sad.
he was trying to do
I'm
was to get
embarrassed.
outside the pocket and see if he
Mostly
could find a big play downfield.
Like how you can go from just such a good year and then you are so optimistic. And then this is like sometimes I feel like these games fuel me because sometimes when I start off really bad, like last year I lost my first 2 games I won the goal because it forces me to like think outside the box. Whereas if games are easy and then you get to playoffs and you're not thinking outside the box, I need to think outside the box. I need to turn my brain on a little bit because this is horrible. Right now. Absolutely horrible.
Back to throw. Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And out of the shotgun, it's Love. Touchdown!
I like it when
A 14-yard touchdown. And the
Still
Packers
was
are
on the
closing in on a
okay.
winning.
Because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less.
That's
Got him.
one inside the 20.
Got him. Just kind of, we're getting glimpses.
To the end zone.
It's for now. It's gonna be glimpses. It's not gonna be the full picture. We're just gonna see like small doses of what this team can be. Very small doses, and it's gonna get better. We're gonna be a better squad. one play at a time. Okay, we got absolutely. It's probably the worst debut ever. I did have a, like, it's funny because that was the worst game of all time, and Nyck Harbor still had 167 yards. Probably because I'm an idiot. But I want to show you guys this play. That's a 94 speed DB.
Great to get this year underway.
Watch what happens.
You and I both know.
Like, able to go up. Once I find a way to harness that, it will be great. I'm sorry this is starting so bad, but I promise it'll get better, and I'm going to learn from this. Oh, boy. It's hard to come out here after a game like what I just did and even look you guys in the eyes and say, hey, what the heck was that? I threw 4 interceptions. It was everything that I didn't want this start to be. I did some weird stuff. I started that running back. I had Judkins and Sampson, who were both amazing last year, but I played this running back just because he was short. Like, my rationale was just so stupid. That was a dumpster fire, tire fire. I feel bad for Sanders. I feel worse for myself. We still had 160 yards with Harbor. Somehow made no logical sense how I was able to, even with, and I know as this goes, I'm gonna clean it up. Like, Nyck Harbor will have some of the most amazing clips we ever see, but at the end of the day, it's gonna take a little while for me to figure out how I'm gonna do that and kind of get that all together, because what I just did was not okay. So this game is all about cleaning it up. Winning is number one priority. I do not want to be 0-2. Huge danger of opening 3.
Back to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
That's fun. I'm telling you, once I get it, it's going to be easy. And Sanders might, I think the floor needs to be Sanders needs to be a superstar by the end of this season.
Back to the air one more time.
No matter how I do it. That guy can make a quarterback a superstar because he can get lots of yards. It's all about, like, those deep passes. Even if the safety's, like, somewhat close, just throw it. As long as Sanders can throw it to a spot, it's going to be touchdowns. Laser, 7-0.
First play, and McCarthy to throw.
That's a nice throw.
Ray McLeod. He gets free. Down to the 10.
Good news is, I got food.
On play action, he'll set up to throw.
Yep, there we go. Up top. That's just a clean throw. That's just getting him the ball on a very normal crossing route. Like right here, I feel like I can throw it to him, which is the crazy thing, but
he'll drop to throw. Going for it all.
See what I mean? Like, what is going to happen this season is going to be like nothing we've ever seen. This will change the way you look at society as a whole. It will. I promise it will.
And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. That's Super Bowl MVP, kid. That's a Super Bowl MVP, and you can kick rocks. That's a Super Bowl MVP for a reason. And the only reason we even made the Super Bowl. Best user ever, best linebacker ever, 21-7.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands.
I don't know. He just caused the fumble. Schwesinger. The linebacker who I remember, the linebacker I told you, is the best player on the team. And you didn't believe me? Yeah, he just caused a fumble for no reason. No reason that I could even come up with.
Secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your.
They'll look to throw.
Yep.
He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku.
Fourth down. Boy, I didn't stop you. I'm just hungry.
He'll try the right side this time.
Judkins. Zoop. Did I not score on purpose? You'll never get the true answer. Did I potentially try and not score? Just stat pad to get Shedeur Sanders maybe a superstar breakout? We'll never know for sure.
on 2nd and goal. He's got his big time.
28-7.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy.
That's bagged. It's all over but the crying, kid. You can try and run from these things. You can run away. You can do whatever you got to do. But you can't run from it. You can't. Myles Garrett, if you ever roll right against me, it's GG. The funniest thing is this guy was talking in the chat before this game. Like he was talking like I was in trouble. Which is hilarious to think now.
Throwing now from the gun.
That's such a laser. Love that. Roll into the end zone. 35-7. 5 touchdown passes. It's not even half. It's not even half yet.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he will take this one in. 81
Okay.
yards.
Good play.
They'll throw out of the gun.
There it is. That's a laser. That's a laser. That one had a little bit more pepper on it. I wasn't going to just lob it to him. There's sort of a happy medium to having, like, see how he just dropped that safety back? Boom. As soon as he does that, gone. And then even though that safety moved back a little bit, he can still get burnt on that first kind of step on the inside. See there, he moves him down to guard it. I could probably...
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackman. And he's going to bring this one back the distance.
Fair enough.
His drive will start on the ground.
Horrible user on him. I don't know what he's doing with his safeties. I don't know what the heck. If he just fell out of his chair. Someone knocks it. I've never seen worse user in my life against the run. Never, ever seen anything worse than that.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down.
GG's, kid. GG's. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, guess where if anyone can correctly guess where I got this sweater from in the comments, you win. You have to correctly guess. You only get one, or actually you can have 2 guesses. Where do you guys think I got this? Comment it down below. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, what an interesting first couple weeks. It's nice that we finally have money, and I'm very thankful we have money. This, I don't actually have to re-sign him. He's on a rookie deal, but obviously when you insert these rosters like we do, that's not always how it works. David and Newsome both need contracts. Those are going to be big ones. I should, if I play my cards right, be able to afford both of them. That's going to be kind of the goal, and hopefully we can pull that off. Week number 1 was a movie, or the first 2 weeks were a movie. We do have a lot of picks, but we'll clean that up. This is disgusting. 11 receptions, 397 yards, as advertised. I said Nyck would be the greatest player ever. He looks like he's the greatest player ever. This guy we're about to play drives me crazy. He's one of my least favorite people to play on earth, new Ravens user. We got to buckle up, folks. Like, I think I need a happy medium of how I can't just come out and play like I have. I actually have to smooth this entire process out and kind of get a little bit more like this, as opposed to just being so incredibly aggressive and stupid. Now, that all being said, Nyck looks like the greatest player we've ever seen. He's only started development. Hopefully we can get him up to superstar. He looks amazing. But at the end of the day, the battle is figuring out a way to have a real offense, not just a gimmicky throw streaks offense to him. Get him yards without being stupid. But I do think the people at home want to see him play. So, big time game week 3. Let's get it. Like I said, I think the important thing is developing an offense that's sustainable out of that. Good job, Sanders. Like, limiting the interceptions. I know that I can do that. I know that interception at times seems to be part of my identity. But if I want Shedeur Sanders to progress at all, I have to limit those numbers. I have to be better at getting rid of the ball quick, play a lot smarter, and just do things differently if I'm going to be able to pull that off. And that means a run game. That means, like, actually really processing every single decision you're making. And that's what I plan on doing. That's too tight of a throw to make. Good defense on his part.
Tight end David pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping.
You got it, Sanders. You got it, Sanders. Hey, if nothing's there, run the ball. Well done, sir. That's a couple plays where, even just on this drive where I've had really haven't had an obvious option. Buy a little bit of time, move around a little bit. First down. Yep. Go Judkins. There we go. Second down.
Well, each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
It's wide open. There we go. There we go. I like that a lot.
Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. His throw that they gave us for their game plan today, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
Find him. Find him. Sampson, great open. See what I did in that drive? Nyck Harbor didn't have a single catch. And it's not that I want Nyck Harbor to not be involved. But I want everyone to be involved. I don't want to lose what this team is and what this team was and how we won. Like, I want to keep those core principles and just kind of go from there. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's easy to just come out and throw the ball 20 times a game and just see what happens. But there are major consequences to that style of football, and you'll pay for that. So, he's
good return up past the 30.
Holy smokes.
And he's going
that guy's got some burst.
Now Jackson. Flushed out right. That's complete. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And it'll be a minute. Jackson now.
Thank you. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. That's motion wide post. You guys know that play? Some of the best defense you can play against it is just have a lockdown DB named Denzel Ward. Okay, ball back. Let's go.
Following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory. 1st and 1 being bigger. 2nd and 6.
Yep, just throw it to Judkins. I'm trying to use Harbor as a bit of a distraction on the outside. Like you've seen on a couple of these plays. I'm motioning him. I'm trying to do as much as I can to kind of get him into the open space.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Yep, once again, I don't know what he's doing, but I have been able to run left this entire time out of the pocket. It seems like his secondary or his line is just collapsing on that left side.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Yep, I'll take that all day. Judy, what a catch, Judy! What a catch!
He's able now for 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
As soon as he flips his hips. See, it's called picking your battles. As soon as he flips his hips, egg him.
Looking to throw.
And making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing
That's tough.
a possible touchdown.
Fight Judkins. He's close. I like the back two, dude.
The play action fake.
Harold Fannin. Yes, sir. 14 one catch with Nyck Harbor, but it was a good one. And it's as long as he plays that cover 3, Jerry Jeudy's been a part of this. If you even saw the Jerry Jeudy play, that was Nyck Harbor took the deep safety back. I threw underneath.
From the gun, Jackson.
Newsome. Defense, folks. Defense. This is something. Watch other franchises. Go back, watch Patriots. Watch how many times this guy has just dominated offensively. Bills franchise, all of the above. And then just watch what this secondary is doing to this guy. Except for on that one play. That's why I like Denzel Ward against trips, motion wide post, playing against the tight end. That's the most common route that anyone's going to throw. So you play him against the tight end, and then you just kind of let him cook. That's a bad throw.
And this is one here, incomplete.
Looks like he's going for it.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson.
Bagged.
Because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first.
That's a good play coming out. It's motion wide post. Just Denzel Ward, you do your thing. You cover that. You cover Mark Andrews, and this guy's going to have a really long day. He will have a long, miserable day at the office if we can just do those things.
Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And all the way to throw is Jackson.
Look at Newsom.
Flushed
Look
out
at
right.
Newsom and the coverage, and then when you scramble, it's GG.
10 to the 9 before
Look at Newsom.
And now Jackson will look to throw it.
Nope.
A quick Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right.
Thank you.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Should have been a
The
pick.
contact there
Probably,
jar
but
that
at least it
ball
was an
free.
incompletion.
And it brings from the gun, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left.
Yep,
And
that's
it's
defense, folks.
incomplete. They cannot
That's defense. Good
and
job.
they turn it over.
Really good job.
Jaw score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly
Yep.
feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because
Good job, David. He's been probably our MVP. If we're really being like honest with ourselves, I don't think there's been a player so far that's been more significant to this team than
Still
him.
third quarter, but you just get that.
That one you might want to clip. That one you might want to clip because that's a sign of like, look at the options that he gives us.
He'll look to throw. And that they'll look to throw again.
Go up, David.
That's going to be caught.
3 touchdown passes. We're going to get those stats figured out. It'll be an MVP season. Just wait.
David Njoku.
Just wait.
Being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the
Thank you. Lamar, I don't know what you're doing,
This
kid.
is intercepted. Picked off by Greg
Oh, that's my favorite side. I just like when it's so
so
disrespectful. That's what I love most about it. It is just like you go to the sidelines. This mixture of offense and defense is
I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about
a
running
bit
it
in
and getting
love
the
with
clock
this
done
team.
and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way,
Yep,
semantics
good job,
here,
Harvard.
but before the grammar
220,
police
3
come after
touchdowns.
me, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
Steps away to his left.
Yeah, you're good, Sanders.
And he'll take
That
it
should be
in the
GG's.
end
Okay,
zone.
welcome to my
Touchdown.
division. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, weekly award. I'm guessing defense. No, Shedeur Sanders. I guess we did run in for a touchdown. Much better performance from Mr. Shedeur Sanders in week number 3 in a 27-0 victory. Nyck Harbor was fantastic. That guy did a pretty good job of making sure that I wasn't just going to be able to throw lob streaks. I didn't go in. It wasn't my game plan to just go in and throw lob streaks. I played that a little bit smarter than I have in the past. I hit him on a really good post route, so he still got yards. And you can see with having a weapon, this guy is going to progress. That's the goal. We need him X factor. I need him to be the best quarterback in the game. So we need good, consistent yardage with him. We got to be putting up good numbers. And we got to impress everybody. Azara Thomas, he looks like a really good signing for us. Steelers week, folks. Let's get it. Okay, let's just keep doing exactly what we're doing.
They go play action here.
Honestly,
Going deep right away.
that's on me. That's on me. That's on me. That's what I said I wasn't going to do. Get those out of your system. Seriously, get those out of your system. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Get those out of your system.
Especially as a quarterback, you go to bed that night. These plays are scripted.
One-on-one. I think I would have been better off just rocketing that like way downfield instead of trying to cut under it. I wasn't able to successfully get there. Okay. I promise that's the last time I will do that. There's nothing else I can say. It's out of my system. I realize that I can't do it every single time. I paid the price. And that's a touchdown of the morning. Okay. Welcome. Oh, Betsy. Not a good start. Dang it, man. Horrible, 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 horrible start.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw.
I love that sidearm. Nice throw.
Touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for
Good throw. Okay, forget about the interception. Whatever it is.
When you see a first down pass,
Whenever you see them pressed right there, you see the dudes pressed on that side, does that not make you feel like, low key, do I have Fannin? Darius Slay is getting a little old. Like, on that play especially, that's a tight end with like 86 speed who did burn Slay clean on that play. That is not a good showing for Darius. Oh, man.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. They'll try and throw it here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
Thank you. Come on! Not afraid. I know I lied. When I said I was going to stop doing that, I lied. We have the greatest receiver ever. I'm going to take shots. And I'm going to fail. But when it doesn't fail, it's going to be the coolest thing ever. Laser. 7-up.
Dropping back to throw.
Nice throw. Dang. I love that play. I love people. I absolutely love that throw. Like when people throw stuff over a hard flat to like a deep out, those are satisfying. Not a corner route. This is more specific than that. I like deep 10-yard speed cuts.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Escapes the pocket.
Nope, that's a miss.
Especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver.
That's a nice throw.
Take the lid off this defense again.
It's a really nice throw. My user went to the first crosser. He knew what was up.
This is Warren headed right. And he's brought back to pass on 1st and 10. He's on the move.
Nope.
Pocket. Now you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky.
That's so big. Look at the defense on Metcalf. I just play man. My name's Brett. I do 4-man pass rush, and I play man. That's my strategy. That's how I win games with this team. That's my name, Brett. B-R-E-T-T. Pass rush, man. Brett. That's not good. That's not good.
So often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make
That's so good. That's unbelievable by Drew Allen. 10 out of 10. Maybe my favorite throw I've ever seen. I love that. Good throw.
To throw it on 1st down.
Yep.
Hits him on the out route. Throwing off the play fake here. Looking for a throw here. Forced out to his right.
There it is. There it is. Good job, Judy. I love that. Sideline. That's where Judy is just so good, is on those plays. Like his sideline awareness is amazing. There it is. And this is where this guy is amazing, is that breaking tackle. It didn't happen there, but if I'm looking for who I like to throw to on those short routes, it's definitely David Njoku is the best option. Yeah.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
Yep.
Throwing deep for the
that sucks. Oh boy, Sanders. I don't want to be upset at you, but I'm upset at you. I'm very upset at you, but I don't want to be upset at you. It's not an emotion that I want to feel, but that was an easy throw to Harbor.
Need a conversion.
Yep. So is that one. So is that one. Nice throw.
They'll throw it again.
Shoot.
Another try following the sack. Completed to
That was kind of sick. I did sort of like a jittery. I like that.
With the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
You got to spin out of it. You got to spin out of it again. You might have to spin out of it one more time. Time out.
From the red zone now.
Oh, that's not me. You got to throw that way quicker.
Trying again following the sack. They're on him again, and he
I'll try and spike it.
And
Yeah, that sucks.
back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a
Oh,
third
it's
down.
stuck in the pocket.
That's
Yeah,
halftime
actually,
of
like,
this contest.
there's
We'll join
nobody
both
and I couldn't
teams in
move.
taking
It was
a
bad.
short break.
Oh, that's one where the
on
clock
EA
management
Sports
is
in
such
just
a
a
big part of this game, and when it's gone and you don't have it, it can make a huge impact. Okay, lock in. Shoot.
2nd and 10 now.
That's bagged. That's bagged. Good defense. They're down 23. We need to stop here, folks.
And that
We desperately, desperately, desperately need to stop here.
Patience get more depth, but a 20-step trap? That's not going to cut it.
He's got nothing. He's got nothing. Okay. This should be a punt, and we should be getting the ball back. Worst case scenario, like, if he goes for it and gets this, he's just different.
I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
No chance. Yep. Thank you. I'm actually glad he did that because my offense is not cooking that well. Okay. Find a way to score. We're right back in there. Defense, as always, Myles Garrett. The game is never over when Myles Garrett's on the field.
From the first half, you want to take it all in, and defensively, you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Good job.
Working inside the red zone.
Ah, good try.
He said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke.
Sorry. Bah! I don't know what happened. I choked on air.
Now they'll throw out of the gun.
Whoa! Whoa!
He has room past the 25. And he flips the field.
Oh, boy.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. On the move, headed right.
Secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Thank you. Appreciate you, bro.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu.
Defense, folks. Defense. Okay, let's run the ball. Take a little bit of time. Score. Win the game.
Throwing now from the gun.
Yep. Good throw. There we go, Harbor. There we go. He had been somewhat quiet in this game as well. So.
To throw here on first down.
Yep.
Trying to throw here out of the gun.
Yep.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown.
21-14. Okay. Defense, stick to the man coverage. I feel like as this game's gone on, I've realized who to use her better, and we're seeing those results. Like, my user's been pretty good.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it deep downfield.
That's insane. That's a nice throw. Oh boy, that's a really good throw. Okay, money drive on me, money drive on 3. Just need 3. Ah, he got me. 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 Oh boy, if I come out in the same thing, I should be able to just Judkins this, shouldn't I? Yep, I got it. Oh my goodness. I had to be careful there. Like, he's playing really good defense against a lot of the route combos that I use here. Fall forward, Judkins.
And he has it up to. Here he is to throw. Dumped
Wow.
off to his right. Now to throw.
Yep.
Has him on the quick
Time
hit.
out. You only got one.
He's
You
taking
only got
that
one now.
directly on that 43-yard line.
Oh boy.
Now it's on. Setting up to pass. He's got a man left.
He used his timeout.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
He's using his timeout. I have a kicker, right? Okay, 46 yards for the W. I'm not going to do anything stupid. I've made a career of messing up my clock management.
4 + 4 equals a first down.
Good pick. GG's, kid. GG's. Hey, guys, this dude is our first big problem. I hate playing this guy. If you ask me, Brad, do you like playing this guy? And I'm going to just look at you. I'm going to answer truthfully. No. I hate him. That's how I feel about him, if in case you're wondering. We got to figure something out. Run game, all those things. I want to be better. I want Nyck Harbor to be better. All I know is going into this game, if I lock in, if I do what we do, and if I can come up with a better system, we're going to continue to get W's. So that's all I'm going to say. Let's go.
the gun. They'll throw to get things going.
Yep. Laser.
Throwing downfield,
Good throw.
right
Opener.
side.
28 yards.
It's caught.
Post.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
I don't think he knows that that's Nyck Harbor on that
They'll
side.
look to throw.
If he did, he wouldn't have Tyreek
He'll
Stevenson
air one out.
over there. Oh, wow. That safety really got over it.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. No one open.
That's all right. Third down and 6.
Running back.
He took away everything downfield.
Can account for with the protection, and then who you can't.
Please, Fannin. Please. Dude's got no sideline awareness. Harold. 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 What the heck was that?
Headed right.
That isn't good.
Room to maneuver.
That's not good. That's not good. That's not good.
And they're gonna. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Escaping. Williams. Throw right side.
It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays.
Ah, good play.
To the goal line and in.
Oh, good play.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
Yep, got him again.
Going down the center of the field.
Got him again with that. That's the same play. So post routes seem to be, he runs hot blitz. And post routes usually are good against cover 3 because there's so many people deep. He does a good job with his hard flats, and they kind of make everyone's life a little bit difficult. Please be better, Judkins.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll drop to throw.
Please, yes. I was gonna say if that happened to me twice in one game, where dude kind of falls out of bounds like that, I was gonna flip out. I didn't want to flip out. Okay, I'm fine.
Back to throw.
There we go. That's Sanders. I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got to recreate, unfortunately. Shoot, he lost connection. Okay, so guys, after the DC, we're back. Nice to meet you. It's been 15 minutes of my time. Disconnects are why one day I might just play the computer and it'll be because of disconnects. I've thought about it. If the computer was better, oh, it would be fun too. Because then it's just, you get new schemes. It's less like you don't just have people writing the exact same thing. But then I also just conceded the fact that I suck at Madden, which part of the joy I get from this job, like, and maybe this is messed up, is just, do I love winning or do I love watching other people lose more? And I think if I'm being honest with myself, watching somebody lose, seeing the emotions when someone else fails, is way more satisfying than winning. Like, that to me is why we play Madden.
From the shotgun, it's Williams.
He's got me, doesn't he? Boom. Good play. He's going to have time, too. He's going to get ball at half, and he's going to have all time. Yeah, this is dangerous. Yep, sit down, 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun.
That isn't it. That's not it. Nice play, kid. Nice play.
And this next play, it's got to be a
nice job, Harbor.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken
Past
in
tense.
by the defense.
Nice job, Harbor was said. Minutes, seconds before total disaster from Nicholas.
But before it turns into a run, you have to
Oh,
secure
that's
the ball
not good.
as a ball carrier, right? It
Kinda
needs to be
trying to
put
work
away,
in here. I
properly
think I got
held,
him.
points of pressure.
That's the throw. I don't know.
Dangerous throw there is
That's all
intercepted.
right. Okay, he gets ball at half. We got a lot of work to do.
To throw is Williams.
He's got room.
Fires left sideline. That is complete.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Other side, right out of the slot. On 2nd down, it's Williams.
Yeah, he's got time. Oh wait, we got to find a way to creatively get pressure. Get after the quarterback without being stupid is essentially what I need to figure out how to do. Because he's dotting. And we're in a spot now where if he scores here, Denzel Ward are there. If he scores here, we're in trouble. Big trouble.
If they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Do something stupid. That's my chance to win, and he doesn't. Wow, nice play, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Spam that button. Spam it. Take the ball from him. Take his money. No, go win it. Oh, wow, there's a lot of room right there. Ball forward, Judkins. Go win this thing now. Yep.
Or do they start putting the ball in the air?
And he'll be brought right back to him on first down. From the 50.
That's not good. The same blitz we always see. Sends the same thing every single time.
He'll look to throw.
Good job, David.
That's down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. Down the sideline.
That's a run. That's an angry run. He's got 12 for 100 now. Okay, get 7 here. Defense, we're going to need 1 stop. Not a bunch. We're going to need 1 singular stop. And we can win this thing.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
Yeah. There we go, Judkins. That's so good. Okay, tied up.
Headed right. And he will not.
Okay, he's playing this. It looks like he's playing this to run.
The tight end Komet is on the move.
Which is interesting. Delp it all day. He's trying to run clock on us. This is what he's trying to do. He's trying to run clock and give himself 1 play. Which is cute until it's not.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams.
Yep. It's cute. It's cute until it's not. Great defense. Okay, run clock on him now. He wants to play that game. I was shocked that he ran the ball 3 times to start that drive. That's just proving he had so much confidence in his passing game that he was thinking 3rd and 4th. He'd easily be able to get it. That was not the case. Best case scenario for me is that I get it like that. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing to you. We're going to take the clock away from you.
He'll run here. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard.
It's not good. Oh boy, I'm in the same situation he was. In the same exact situation he was.
Drop to throw.
Jerry Jeudy, I just need you to be great. I just need you to be great. Take the clock down. He's got, what, 2 timeouts? Conservative, ladies and gentlemen. Back-to-back games, field goal wins it. This game was long, bro. This thing was a marathon. The disconnect, the reset, through it all. We found a way to win. He can use his timeouts, but he's just wasting all of our time. I'm just going to victory formation it. Take my field goal and call her a day. 4-1. This is a really good opponent, so this one I definitely would consider one of my better wins, if not my best win of the season. And we keep this thing going. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Still doing our thing. Nyck Harbor, being the leading receiver in the NFL, is expected. Averaging 142 yards with him a game at this point. Defensively, we're getting pretty good production. Myles Garrett's the only one getting sacks. Carson's still getting picks. So a lot of the people that you want. And then Shedeur Sanders, I'm cleaning this up. 13 touchdowns to 6 interceptions now. So those stats are going to look better. And I promised you that those will be better. I promised you that I was going to cut down on the interceptions and clean up the entire thing, and I feel like I've done a really good job of that. This is a big time week. Week number 6, going up against the Indianapolis Colts. This guy I know is pretty good as well. Carson is going to get his 85. I don't know what this means, and I'm going to find out in real time because I don't get a lot of these to 85. Secure tackler. Let's form tackler, maybe extra pop. Yeah, it looks like those are the 3. When does he get like this? 85 pass coverage. Okay, we're 1 upgrade away from him from getting Lurker, which is one of the best abilities. That's a really fun, maybe my favorite kind of watch somebody get better story on the entire team is Carson Schwesinger, because he is really started to explode. Week number 6, ladies and gentlemen, keep doing what we do. Cut in. Cut in. There we go. Look for me as this season goes. Like, I would love nothing more than to see Judkins with a superstar next to his name. I think last week was a bit of an example of the fact that he could easily be a superstar. I think he plays like a superstar. I think he makes big plays. He's got everything you need when you really... Harbor, be better. Be better, Nicholas. Shoot.
For us to find success, especially
he's tired. I don't think he's going to expect that. I was thinking, like, oh, nobody's going to expect me to run in that situation, right? No one will expect me to run because it's such an obvious passing down. My running back's tired. This will be an easy run. I'll just dive. Absolutely not. That ended about as quickly as you would expect. That's good defense.
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan. From the gun, Richardson.
I don't think he's got anything. No, he didn't have anything.
Incomplete.
He tried to make that something without his terrible throw. Okay.
You got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Come here, Schwesinger! It's an island with him, and it's always personal. It's always personal with Schwesinger. Chip on his shoulder. He's a 76 in NCAA, and he was a second-round pick. No love from the NCAA video game. Okay, let me see what I can do here. If I audible down, I wonder if that would feel good a little bit.
And let's see if they have this same approach.
Like, I wonder if that would get me one-on-one with the safety. Yeah. He got me a pretty good look.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
It's not a brain cell. I don't have one.
Defense comes up
I don't
with
have
the
a
big
single brain
play,
cell.
forcing the fumble as
Whole lot of
they get
nothing
their
going
offense
on
right back
upstairs
on the
over
field.
here.
Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Whole lot
Taking the
of
ball
nothing.
away, Mike, has really become
Just
an art
the
form in the
dumbest
NFL.
guy.
Some
I am
teams are
Brett,
good
I'm
at
the
it,
dumbest guy.
some
Nice to
teams
meet
not
you,
so
Brett.
much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one.
The speed on display. He's in.
Okay, 7-0. Yep, Judkins is gone. That's what I said. I'm going to try and put together... He had a really good game. Let's put together consecutive ones. Let's get him a breakout. Love that.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10.
Thanks. Good defense.
Nowhere to go.
That just makes me happy. Makes me happy to see Mason Graham actually get some stats, because he's been sort of quiet this year.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson.
Ah!
He goes. Richardson
That's not it.
hit the deck here, but not before he picks up.
That's not it.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken.
He's playing somewhat slow, somewhat smart.
Throwing is Richardson.
Please, Emerson, be good for me. That's tough. Good throw. I respect that. I got a little too aggressive because he doesn't have the fastest DBs. That sucks.
They'll look to throw.
It's all right. 3rd down. This guy's playing ball. I think I'm just going to have to be a little bit smarter with my coverage.
Now a handoff.
Has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make
Nice
a play.
catch, Harbor. The pressure is coming, though. I need to...
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
Nice catch, Judy. Nice catch. Throw it a little bit short of him, and then just go grab it. That's my favorite animation in the game. That one is one I feel like I could teach. I could teach a seminar. Like a 4-day seminar in a random city that people go visit, like in Indianapolis, Indiana, 4-day seminar, work trip. And all I do for 4 days is I teach you how to do that. It would take 4 days. First day would just be getting to know each other, seeing how you click buttons. Second day, we start talking about specifics, height, knowing when to throw it, coverages. Third, it's already on the third day. I didn't even show you how to do it. Third day, I go and I start showing you how to do it. That's the big day of the seminar. There's going to be people who try and skip the first and second day. I'll kick them right out of the seminar because, no, it's third day. If you can't sit there for 3 days and wait, you don't deserve to know how to do that.
I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold.
Good hit.
From the gun.
Ah.
Down, Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it.
Yeah, I knew it. That's where I'm glad to have an amazing linebacker who can save the day, but shoot. Nice.
Comes Pittman.
That's Myles Garrett. Make a decision. There's a chance. Never give up this close. Nope, he's short. He's taking 3. That, my friends, is defense. That, my friends, is defense. Wow. Held him. And it's doing the little things. Like, those little things, those red zone stops become big things. When it comes to 1 seed, where your season's going to go, they become huge.
Looking to throw. Richardson.
Oh my, I had him. I had him with Thomas. That was GG's no read, man. That was GG's no read if I pull that off. Clicks forward, I tried to click back. I just couldn't quite get there. Dang it. That was an opportunity. Nope. Ah, that's crazy. First down.
Throwing, Richardson.
Nope.
Time and time again,
nope. I don't know what my defense did right there. If I'm him, I'm probably complaining that I have some type of glitch. But I promise I did nothing glitchy. I promise. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't do anything glitchy. But that looks glitchy. That looks super glitchy. Yep. Good job. There's some different. 4th down.
They'll go. Richardson.
Ah, nice. Nice.
On 4th and long.
That was our opportunity. That was our opportunity. We need a fumble or something. Just let him throw over the middle and just hit stick with Delpit and those guys. Just try and end the game that way because he's dialed in. Like, his passing game is impressive.
They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan.
To throw, it's Richardson. He's going to run it. Richardson going to hit the big boy. Now Richardson.
Yeah. Power to you, bro. It's a really good play. 2 crossers. Crossers move. It's man coverage. He sees that, and now Richardson's dancing like that. We can't let him dance like that. Oh, wow. I might be able to just lob that.
Throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, that could have been. I know just time-wise, I have to try and push this ball downfield as quickly as humanly possible.
Surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
It's a KO.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's a KO.
Now they'll set up to throw.
There it is. Gotta remember, he's a big play player as well. The nice thing is right now, score-wise, is I'm in the onside kick territory where I can onside kick without any stress. I can onside kick knowing that even if I don't get it, score-wise, if he gets 3, I still have a chance to win, which is why I like this. To me is your best chance. This score You can do something if you can get 7.
They'll look to throw again. Downfield for Njoku.
Ah, shoot.
They'll look to throw yet again.
Throw it a little under.
He's gonna
Throw it a little under and just let him go back. And if that guy's not a KO, he's got him. Oh, that's annoying.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
It's a nice switch stick by him.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Okay.
That is great work there.
He timed that switch stick way too good.
It'll
It still hit Judy in the hands, but he was able to get rid of it.
back to throw.
There we go, Harbor. Now the time has just become way more of a factor. That's called a bad switch stick. I don't know where on earth he was going there. Okay. 2-minute warning.
They'll drop to throw.
Judy.
To the end.
I'm going to try and just sneak this in, and I can't.
And the defense
I can't run against him. It's so difficult in this game to throw from here. This is not a fun part of the field.
Here comes the blitz as he looks
That's
to
not
throw.
it. I think my best percentage-wise is just I keep the game somewhat doable. Either way, I'm going to need an onside kick. So at least if I do this, if I get an onside kick, I can get 7 entire. Is the way I'm looking at it. Whereas if I go for that, there's no onside kick. There's no chance to get the ball back. And it's cooked. Did not want to have to do that, but felt like I kind of needed to. Yeah, he got it. Okay.
On the handoff. It's 10. Out of shotgun. Richardson. This throw right side. Pulled in.
See, he's trying to kill the clock. He actually kind of did that a little weird. Because he ran backwards. Oh boy.
In motion comes Pittman.
Yeah, he doesn't have it. Okay. Okay. We gave ourselves another hope because now he's got to take his points. Oh my gosh.
Left to go in this game.
Drop everybody in coverage. Make him think. I'll lose dropping people in coverage.
On 4th down, Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. He's going to have the 1st down. Aggression as they convert.
Poor Hat. It did nothing. Oh my gosh. That is the most garbage read I've ever seen rewarded. Like, he not only disrespects us by going for it, he's big. The defense of dropping everybody back works because it made it so that there wasn't anything obvious. You had to make a tough decision. GG's in the chat, fellas. I thought we had a chance there. Didn't play good in this one. Wasn't smooth. Our defense struggled. And we end up taking a pretty harsh L. GG's. Okay. That loss actually hurt me a little bit just because I feel like it wasn't one that I should have lost. Stat-wise, it wasn't like I did anything horribly bad. Like it was fine. I can't look at one particular thing and see like, oh, this is the reason I lost, because I don't think there really was that one thing. I think it was just sometimes in life you just get outplayed, and I think he just outplayed me in that one, and I need to be better because of it. This is a big time week, obviously. I'd love Shedeur to get superstar. I'd love all these things. I really would. It's the goal of the entire thing is to get him to be better, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of not getting upgrades. I'm sick of not getting opportunities for breakouts with him, and it's really frustrating. It's gonna happen. I just got to keep doing what we do, keep playing how we're playing. I think there's a lot of positives going on right now that I need to key in on rather than focusing on the negatives. We're 4-2. We're battling, and we're staying alive. And Nyck Harbor, whether or not he might not have like, it's hard to break records with Nyck Harbor because everyone just plays back. People just play such ridiculous coverage against him, and it's so difficult to actually make and get those little throws with him because people are going to play him 30 to 40 yards back every single play and kind of give you no options for that. It's a big time game against the Jets. Lock in, send 8, be great.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Good job, Judkins.
He's going to be dropped.
And usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense
I like that play a lot. This is kind of a old school Brett play.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Throw it to where just he can get there.
They cover, they run, they hit. What a nice
That's one-on-one against Sauce Gardner. And hey, nice to meet you, Sauce Gardner. That was me just being stubborn. I shouldn't have done it. I wanted to see Harbor against him, just to see who wins. Yep. And then Commissioner Judy. I love that route too. This guy's playing a lot of man.
Look to finish this off with 6.
His throw caught. Back to throw again.
Love that play. That's my. It's in New York Jets playbook. Tight doubles, and it's just like the motion. The running back runs like a speed screen. It's the best thing you'll ever see.
Fields.
Whoa. I don't know what happened there. I think I must have actually. Shoot. When I saw the motion, whenever I see that there's no running back, like as soon as they motion, I always pass commit. So as soon as his running back went out, obviously you pass commit as quick as possible. I think I accidentally ran commit. I think instead of flicking, I think I flicked it the wrong direction, which is why that happened. Oh, that's stupid. Sorry, guys.
Probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
Can he just run by him?
Specific outcomes in mind. To me,
part of me thinks that's crazy. That's absolutely. That shows, like, that's a rookie. Sauce Gardner, one-on-one, has been completely and totally exposed in this game.
They've got things rolling on this drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Yep. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will find it. Hit your guy to the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're on to something.
There we go. Sanders. Look at Sanders' composure. It's getting better. I love his composure.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as
Good
they
hit.
did, the open week
Good
is
hit,
exactly
Thomas.
what you need after you.
This game is just about bouncing back from last week. Last week, bit of a tough result. Not the result that I was hoping for, so.
Fields now to throw.
Yep. That's so good, Muhammad Diaby. Wow. He didn't even. He doesn't have that many sacks, but I swear he's been around the ball this entire season. Like, his numbers aren't that crazy. That's good defense. Yep. Come on now. Fourth down. Pass commit again. Pass commit. Yep. Mason Graham's there. He doesn't have anybody. Great defense. See, that time I actually did what I intended to do. As soon as I saw him motion out there like that, automatic, don't even think about it. I know exactly I'm going to pass commit, which means I'll get better pressure because there's no threat of the run. You user, you play it smart. Okay, let's win this thing.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Out quickly. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got. They'll drop to throw.
Just watch out for. Yep.
This is the tight end.
I was going to say, just watch out for Sauce. Sauce was on the left, guarding someone else.
And this offense hoping to change that right here.
Oh, good try, Harold.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Got him.
Toward the pylon, caught. Now a timeout taken.
Oh, Betsy. Oh, Betsy. That's not good. But I got 2 timeouts. Just jump over the top, Judkins. Don't overthink it. Stop. It's the number 1 advice I have to tell myself is just run. Like in a situation, just run again. There's no reason to do anything else. Just run.
You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives.
No, whoa. That could have been a fumble. That easily could have been a fumble.
Scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure.
Nope.
And he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he is going to have the Jets first motion right. Fields tapping it forward. Jets sweep.
Yep.
He'll be taken down at the midfield. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, he's got If he doesn't leave the pocket, why? I don't know. But if he doesn't vacate immediately to the right, he had a corner route wide open. Like totally wide open on the other side. Nope, you got nothing. Fourth down.
They snap it to Fields.
Run with Garrett. Run with Garrett. Switch stick, please. Poor excuse for a switch stick. It's the one thing I just can't figure out how to do well. Once I go, I just get so annoyed with myself with those.
Out of the gun, Fields.
Thank you. Appreciate you, buddy. You didn't have to do that. That's kind. That's compassionate. And that's caring. We're going to do a mind game. If you're watching right now, you're probably someone who watches a lot of these videos. So you're going to get to see the mind game. Tight doubles. Nyck Harbor's been on one side the entire time. I'm going to switch his side. I'm going to come out, and I'm going to immediately just put him on a streak and try and confuse my opponent and get a free touchdown.
Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and
nope.
now the ball back
That's
after
a good
the
route.
INT.
Okay, never mind. Forget what I said.
Lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Finding space at the 40. Big
Some
strides,
room
look at
here.
him go.
A lot of room right there. 245, 2 touchdowns, no picks.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
That's not
And
it.
it's going to be taken for 2nd and 23.
That's not it.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point.
I'm not even mad at myself about that one. That's just David. It was his hands. David just stood there. What the heck was that?
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball, but doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game,
could be very bad.
We're playing old school.
Could have been a fumble.
50%.
Here's Fields. This pass wide to Hall. Here's Fields.
He got me.
There's Hall bringing it in.
He got me. Okay, he needs an onside, which is the good thing. But that's not ideal.
This play was better than not having a chance at all, and that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side.
Okay, I'm happy he did. I'm happy he did. Now, worst thing that can happen is we tie this. He gets an onside and kills clock perfectly. His best chance is a tie game. Okay, hands team. Harold Fannin. I don't mind that. I feel like he's the type who wouldn't mess this up.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Firing quickly.
There he is. Good job, Harbor. It's a 3-yard game that turns into a first down. That should. See, with every first down, it's 40 seconds. So I'm one. They called me out of bounds. I'm one. Well, now I'm 2 first downs. I think they said I was on out.
Say it, but you did say it.
Shoot, that's not good.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Yep, there it is. That should be GG's.
Over the middle, complete to Judy.
Should be good game. Easy has one time out left. Okay, nothing stupid. Victory formation. Good game. We're back. 5-2. Nyck Harbor had an absolute day against Sauce Gardner, which is I think my highlight of the season so far. Just seeing him run past him consistently. Like imagine Nyck and Sanders with superstar abilities. That's what I'm trying to get across. Is like picture that. That's what should scare you a little bit. That is when we are going to hit our peak. It's not going to happen in a day. Potentially at the end of this season, if I can continue stat-wise, I'll get something with Shedeur. But either way, victory, 5-2. Live to fight another day. GG's. Breakout. I hope this is Diabate, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think who this would be. A lot of guys. Yeah, it is. 2 tackles for loss or 1 interception. Okay, I could either user him. See, the thing is, this is big because he's the type of guy who could be a future #1 pass rusher. Like, he has that potential to be that guy. So it's almost one that's worth putting a big emphasis. I don't always go crazy for these breakouts. I tend to err on the side of just like no one player situation is that important. I think this guy's really good. And as a star development player, he could at least be a passable pass rusher for the next 2 years. You have to remember we don't have a first-round pick next year, so we're going to have to find some steals in the draft in the future. But I think +1 spin move. Oh boy, Mike Hall Jr., Zara Thomas, Don Gardner. Okay. How much do I user him and risk losing? It's just, I don't know how. It's so hard to decide, like, am I willing to risk losing the game to get him started out? What are the odds that he actually ever becomes a superstar with his age? 24, next year he's 25 years old. I think I err on the side of just playing this safe. If he gets it, he gets it, but I'm not going to change my entire game plan. 16 touchdowns to 7 picks, 877 yards. Guys, let's keep rolling. Oh, yes, finally. This is what sucks about Sanders. Oh, like, that is way more of just a statement of Nyck Harbor than Sanders. Sanders has been all over the place on reads like that. Yeah, just underthrow him a little bit. I got chill, man. I got chill. Why did I choose 101? How am I supposed to? Who do I talk to? Who do I talk to about stopping doing that? It's got to be someone I can have a conversation with who will be like, hey, why do you do that? Like I need more like reasons, like the deep-seated reasons. Something that from my childhood that I just can't stop throwing covered streaks. So stupid. And you don't have to do it. That's the thing. Oh, if this guy's running this play, I quit. You don't have to do it. Like, there's no, use first down and 10. Why throw a first down and 10 streak to Nyck Harbor? Yeah, you want to hit clips. But that's not okay. Stop wanting to hit clips. Just play the game. I'm mad at myself.
Working out of the gun,
yeah, I'm upset.
That'll be caught by the running back. A first down throw for Stafford. That's into trap. Stafford to throw again.
This roster, either he signed there again, because I know for a fact he was on the Seahawks last year. I don't know why that's Cooper Kupp, but it's Kupp.
Back to throw here to begin the
this could be a touchdown. Play your cards, right? Yep. And that guy. He's been the bane of my existence. I think that's Durant. Durant has saved 2 touchdowns. Like, I easily would have had 2 sit.
They'll look to throw. This is brought in downfield by Judy. They'll look to throw yet again.
Slide.
And he slides and he'll drop to throw.
You just gotta be tougher than they are. Be tougher. Judkins is tougher.
It's going to be first and goal.
Joie.
And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From the shotgun, it's Stafford.
I knew it. I was trying to lurk it. Believe it or not, Ripley's that whole play. I knew he was going to do that. I just thought I could get there, and I was significantly too late.
A shotgun snap to Stafford.
End his game. Boy.
Mike, with some points, you're already.
Thank you. Schwesinger. And the games come down to stuff like that. That's the best linebacker. That's Luke Kuechly of Cleveland. Ball sitting right there. We just can't pick it up. Boy.
Again,
yep.
And here comes Williams.
I don't know. Is he just comfortable taking the... He ran. Is he taking the clock down or what? That is the lamest thing I've ever seen. Like, he ran there to take the extra 2 seconds off the clock. It's like, it's not that serious. I'm not going to score with .07 and 3 timeouts. Either way, that's not going to make a big impact.
Here's Stafford.
Yeah. It's a great call. Okay, I'm going to do something. This I might be able to do something.
Mike, these are second and long. You can really become more of a pass-centric defense.
Thank you. There it is, Schwesinger. He's the best linebacker of the year. I'm willing to say it. Just take the Super Bowl last year, the MVP award, the fumbles that he's caused, the hit sticks, the interceptions. Like, he's done absolutely everything. I don't know if he's guarding that, but I don't know if he can guard that. I think I maybe could have had it, but that was open.
Fumble or interception.
You gotta catch it. There we go. That's almost like a box out. That's a basketball play where it's like he's catching it and then kind of turning into it. He's turning into it like that. You turn into it and then you catch it. Boom. Turn into it. There we go, Harold. 14-7. That's such a stupid play. That's an RPO. It's an RP, oh no. Because RPOs, either when they go good or bad, it's always an RPO no. Because someone's upset, and there's such a risky play in this game.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And they bring him down. On 1st and 10, Stafford.
Such a loser defense. There's not even remotely close to getting a stop on that play. Wasn't even close.
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Sit.
And he's into a slide.
Sit.
He'll run. This is Jerome Ford.
There we go.
Nice job finding the seam.
2nd down and 1. I just kind of want to play this smart. If he decides he's gonna blitz or go crazy, I'll throw it over the top.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Quick throw.
Okay, we need this. He still has all of his timeouts, which is the scary thing. Wow. I'm very impressed with him right there. I'm very impressed with that defense he just did. The switch stick was clean. That was a clean switch stick that he made. Oh, boy.
Altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Judy's got hops. 1st down.
It's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground.
Yep.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Come on. 3rd down. Big situation.
They'll run here.
And I got it. Same as we've done this 3 times now. We've money drive people. And I think that's the thing that separates a team that's going to win a lot versus just a team. This is a team that's going to win a lot. I've proven time and time again that in these clutch drives, I don't necessarily need to totally clock people, but I can win just by running the ball, doing small, short passes. It's not all. We're not just like a big play team. Got a ton of help this game from my middle linebacker, which is amazing. You have to appreciate that.
They'll try to run this one in. They'll go with him again. Now on comes Dustin Hopkins in a pressure situation.
Please. 3rd ice kick of the season. And we got it again. 17-14. Oh, this is the worst thing you can do. I've lost on this before, which might shock you. I've lost in these situations. He's going to have a second left here.
One last throw here for Stafford.
Yep. Good defense. GG's, bro. GG's. Boom! Who though? I always just like cross my fingers it's someone who doesn't already have an ability. They do. Yeah. It's Greg Newsome. That's lofty To have 2 X Factor young DBs though would be amazing. Does X Factor do that much? We can argue it. We can have a conversation at some point. If you're ready to have that conversation, we can have it. I'm not convinced that it does the most, but it's something, and it's definitely not something to just like shrug off. Shedeur Sanders goes up to an 85 overall. He's at the point now where if I could get him this superstar breakout, he's going to have relevant abilities. And he's having a good enough season. Like 17 touchdowns to 8 picks. We're cleaning things up. We're doing our thing. And I'm proud of how I'm playing. I really am. Mohamed Diabate, I obviously didn't get the breakout with him, which was a little bit unfortunate. This is the guy who we beat in the AFC Championship. We came back. He was winning. And we played excellent. We found a way to get the win. Nyck Harbor currently, as of right now, has almost 1,000 yards already. I'd like that to be even more. Like, I'd like that to be a more shocking number. I'm doing everything I can to get him the ball, but in my head, he could be a 3,000-yard receiver. So it's just going to take me getting just that little bit more confident with him. I'm already confident, but just wait. Just wait until I just start kind of forgetting about everything and just start lofting it to him. Super big week coming up. This one more than any of the others. It's a divisional matchup. It's going to be a tough matchup. It's going to come down to just like, hey, how creative can you get and can you find a way to win? Short route running. Let's do cat. I don't love that. I don't love any of those abilities. What about DBs? Pursuit? Tackle? Play rec. Okay. We'll go with those and kind of see where that takes us. Okay, Schwesinger just
right to the air is Burrow.
Keep doing what we do, folks. Yep. Let him go over the middle. Always back off the guy in trail. If it's going to be close to a first down, you take the guy who's trailing, you back off, and you get a clean hit stick. That's how you win. That's the easiest way to get turnovers in this game. Easier than picks at times is hit sticks. Because picks require skill. Sometimes a fumble can just turn things around for you. That's why when I go linebackers, boom! Always hit power. I don't care what anyone says. Boom! Hit power, hit power, hit power. What's the most important ability? Someone came up to me once and asked that question. I looked at them and I said, boom! Hit power. All day. Boom! You see? All 3 of those could have been fumbles, and I could have had the game right. This thing could have been all over but the crying. If even one of them becomes a fumble. Good fight. Boom! Another one. 4 hit sticks. 1 drive. 4 hit sticks.
Last time out. Last week they took one on the chin, but to me, this is a pretty resilient bunch. So I don't think they'll.
And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD.
I don't really want to talk about that one. That's he can guard. No, he can't. I know for a fact he can't guard it. There it is. That's the greatest thing I have ever seen.
Back to throw. And he's got his man on the out route.
Thanks.
Took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Good hit. Another one. One of those. He better be unconservative because one of those is going to be unbelievable. Just wait.
Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Nope.
And first. Now Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now it's Burrow.
Wow, nice throw.
He's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki.
That was well done. That's a deep corner. The games against him are likely. They're Isaiah likely going to be high scoring, and it's just whoever gets the first stop probably is going to win these. If you can get the first stop, I think you have a really good chance. That's
touchdown for the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are
stupid.
This is one that's going to be intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And
what a crazy animation he got. That was one-on-one. I felt really good about that.
Now it's Burrow.
That's a
Here's
sick,
Higgins out of the right side.
sick,
And he's brought down.
sick switch stick that got me nothing. I don't know why I threw that ball. I'm sorry. I'm just not meant to have like really good players. I think I'm better with no. Then I don't force anything.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. He throws it up. Burrow will throw. Open man is Higgins. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
That should be picked. That one's ridiculous. That one I have a slight issue with. Okay, what we need to do is we get ball at half. I kind of gotta. Schwesinger's there. I need to be smart with the clock. I need to score with no time. And I need to score again. In that order.
And make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
I was about to say.
For the defense.
He's got his target.
Yeah.
That's complete.
Dude, so my plan here
is
to just kind of run and sort of see where I can take this.
I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there. The way
would be the smartest thing, and then I still can tie it, even with that horrible read that I made. If I play the time right here, I could kind of get a 2-for-1. Okay, do some adjustments.
Right back to him on first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is taken in by Njoku.
There we go. I'm playing this at this stage, and obviously mistakes could happen. But as of right now, this is not bad. This is kind of how I wanted to play this. Like that. That's a laser. That's what I was trying to do earlier. Shout out Nyck Harbor. Okay, we get ball at half. This can be a game. Just one stop. At half, just make good, short throws, smart reads, run the ball, and go win it.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Able to get away.
Worst thing I could have possibly done.
Finally. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Good throw.
Left side, it's complete.
Fourth down, I love that. This is it, though. This is what matters.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh my gosh, Judy! Hold on to the ball, Judy.
Boy, a curious decision to go.
He did a good job. His user was.
And the Bengals are going to get it
his
back.
user did good.
Terrific field position. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
I'm not even going to hate.
Quickly to Higgins.
His user did really good. He got to the right spot.
6-yard line.
Oh, Betsy Boo, Betsy Boo. I am in trouble, friends. I wish I could say I wasn't, but I am in a world.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's going to press this one forward.
I need to be better on that drive. I got stopped. I tried to do way too much.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second
I just haven't quite found that happy medium balance of this offense. The offense was bad last year, bad this year. It's the same new players, still not a very good offense. Oh boy, now we got some work to do.
Offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth.
There we go. That's a nice throw.
Give up the touchdown. So now
that's just kind of clean.
A little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Over the city of Cincinnati. They're going to look to throw.
Yep. Good throw.
Back to throw again. And maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game?
Okay, I need something here.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
I don't know.
To force it in, and it's intercepted.
What the heck is that?
Take possession here.
Oh boy, I'm struggling.
16-yard blocks in a row. You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball down.
Oh my.
On the right side, open is Gesicki.
I need him to get overconfident.
To the 40 before going out.
Because right now I am underconfident.
And
Don't know what this offense is. Lacking identity.
Back now in Cincinnati.
Just threw a lot
It's the
of
Bengals in
bizarre
possession of the
passes
football and in possession of the lead as well.
downfield, most of which weren't even remotely close. Yeah, he's got you. He's got you.
Open man, that's territory now at the 38. Got a man, it's Brown. Burrow looking to pass. He's got his... They'll give it here to Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown with his call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Just bang. We'll get revenge, don't worry. I'll be in a different playbook. I'm just not going to show anything. Not that I'm really hiding anything right now, but I'm going to try my best not to show anything. And I'm saying this knowing I look like a total loser right now. Oh, I'm hiding my offense. Bruh, you suck. Stop talking about hiding your offense. What are you hiding? You can't move. You're not hiding anything. It's just horrible. Oh, I'm hiding. I don't want him to see my scheme. You're 4th and 41. GG's. That was bad. Oh, you hear that sigh? It's not a sigh of relief. It's a sigh of sadness. It's a sigh of what in the heck am I doing with my life? It's a sigh of maybe Sanders and me. Like, I did win a bowl with this team, but I've never sucked at the game more than I suck with Sanders. I feel like my pick numbers are high. My confidence is low. You can hear it in my voice. I just sound broken. I sound sad. I sound lame. There's nothing worse than being broken, sad, and lame. And I sound all three. The only real way I can get it back is by winning the next game, but there's no easy games from here on out. They're all going to be sweats. So I'm going to go into this one with a much more chill mindset of just, hey, I'm going to run the rock. I'm going to do short throws, and I'm not going to throw picks. This is kind of a break point. 7-3 is fine. 6-4, we're approaching not even making the playoff territory. So I need this.
Straight to the air they go. Chase down to his right.
Right, like,
trying to get away from the pressure, but he
I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm not cut out to play this game.
Offense up to the line fast.
And yeah, I did win the Super Bowl year number 1, but like, I still think I suck.
Escapes the pocket.
I still think I'm not good right now. I'm just not playing at a high level. I'm playing at a very low level. The lowest of levels. There's no level lower than what I am playing at right now.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's on the move.
That's a good play. One play at a time.
I know it doesn't get the first
one play at a time, win this game.
They'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Dumps it off to his running back.
The half, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that
out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
I don't know why I thought that would work. It was 3rd down, and I was thinking he must be pass committing. What a loser move that was on my part. 3rd down. Running is crazy, and then he has a follow. I'm going through it. I'm going through it. I'm going through all of it right now. Oh my gosh. Like, just what are these combos?
Go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Defense, this is like a good example. I kind of need a bailout. I'm not ready. Brett Barrett, he's just not ready. I'm not ready to compete right now. I need defensive bailouts. I need just anything I possibly can get. I need right now. Any luck that I can possibly get. Any, like, bailouts, anything. That is what I need. That's better defense. That's way better defense.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Fits it through the middle. Again, Allen to the air. His ball's cut. To the air again, Allen.
That's good defense. Good defense, Dive.
Allen on third down. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
Please, Judkins. Judkins, I need you like more than you may ever truly understand. You might never completely understand just how badly I need you to be better, and I need you to carry me a little bit. My reads right now suck. They're not even reads. And I think by definition, I don't think I can even legally call them reads. What I'm doing right now. It's not playing Madden what I'm doing right now. It's just throwing stuff. What I'm doing right now is just simply throwing stuff. That's a good drive, though. I'm proud of us. Focus on the small victories.
They'll try and punch it in. It is throwing on 2nd and 4.
Love that play. Love that play. A little bit of emotion. See the motion? Motion. Okay.
David Njoku, the touchdown.
That's what we do.
Boy, Brock, what a shot. He's got this. Allen to throw. Able to hit Palmer. Complete. And he gets to throw again. It's Allen.
Nope.
Allen gonna throw again. On the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent
situation
work.
like that, especially. That's what we
It's a great pickup. Working inside the red zone. Got a man, Palmer. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Getting out to his left. And he's gonna... Here's Allen. Escapes out to the left.
Nope, good defense. 3-something. He does get ball at half. So if he scores here, we're in a lot of trouble. And I know that. I'm aware of the fact that if he scores, my life in this game is not going to be...
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take the lead. 2nd and 10 now. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they
exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally.
I'm down bad. I need a lucky break, lucky stop, lucky something to stop the bleeding of this season. Yeah, that's good defense there, though. Something to stop the bleeding, because right now there's a lot going on. There's not a lot more negatives than positives at this point.
Back to throw now, Allen.
That's not a fumble. I don't mean to flip out. Oh my gosh, that's not a fumble. Oh my gosh.
That's still a win for this defense.
I'm down horrendously at the moment.
Back now, pressure on
Thanks for those listening, for those who care. I'm down a little bit bad, but nothing's over. It's not over until I win. And I technically am the guy to beat in this franchise, even though I hide it really well when you actually watch me play. You're probably like, yeah, there's no way this guy won the Super Bowl year number 1. Yeah, I did. Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter.
Shout out to Judkins. Shout out to Judkins for keeping this game going, because this thing could have been over without Judkins. Remember that.
To throw it on 1st down. Lead to his running back.
Okay. Something's got to give, folks. Something's got to give. You need a dot.
From the 32. And he just
ended up an interception.
And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
It's a good play.
And he pushes this down.
All I'm focused on right now is just getting 7 points, and then I can just kind of gauge everything after I get those 7
Throwing
points.
from the gun here. Buys time, rolling right. Here we go, 2nd and 9.
Come on. Yeah. Fight. This guy's good. You just gotta tip your cap sometimes and say your opponent's good. It sucks. It's the worst word to say ever. I hate even saying it there. It's, ugh. Saying, oh, your opponent's good. It sucks. It's a horrible thing to say. You never want to say your opponent's good. You always want to say they suck. This guy's pretty good. Whether or not we can get a stop, let's find out. I'm not going to go for the onside. It's just, it's too early. I have 3 timeouts.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Just inside the 25 on the return. Hand off, headed right. It's caught.
Looks like he's just going to try and play across this one.
He stopped quickly.
Which means the good news is about him running.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
Is that I might get like a 3rd and 7. Where a 3rd and 7 where it's like, hey, you stop Josh Allen or you lose. It's going to be one of those situations.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Caught by the open man. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll fling it deep down the middle. Caught at the 20-yard line. And
that was a 3. As shocking as it may sound, that was a 3-man pass rush that I had right there. There was just absolutely no pressure whatsoever.
Wow, they're gonna pass it here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw.
I don't think he has any there. Does he? Hey, it's good defense. This isn't bad. 3 timeouts. We're a stop away from having a chance here. Easier said than done, as so often is, but we are a stop away right now. Nope, good defense. And that was bad. I manually put that guy on an out route. That was totally blocked. I don't see anybody.
Rolling left, buying some time.
No! Come on! That's defense. That's defense. I got no quit, I promise. I got every reason to, but I won't. I have every reason to feel discouraged offensively because I'm really struggling, but I'm not going to quit. Play football. Good defense. That was excellent. By far some of the better defensive plays we've had all year. Shades of kind of what we did in the Super Bowl. Heads up. Oh my gosh.
Field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything.
There it is. It's a good combo, Brett. It's a good combo. Pat yourself on the back. That was a really clean looking combination.
They'll run it from the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard.
Yeah,
the defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Do I trust that in OT I beat him? I don't. I'm actually pretty certain of the opposite. Like, I really do believe that I have to beat this guy in regulation. Because I think if he gets the ball in OT, I don't really love my chances.
He's on the move.
That play's been there all day. Go right back to it. At some point, he's going to cover him and leave somebody else open. So this play's been effective all day. I only got 1 time left.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket.
Use it. Shoot.
You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time
to escape. Boy, that was not good. It guarantees field goal range. But that's about all it guarantees.
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. And Willie, he's not going to escape. Looking to throw it. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
I don't have anybody. I don't have the timeouts.
You know, these third and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap.
The last thing I want to do there is to just
man-to-man coverage in
run out of
distance,
time
and you're expecting to execute.
or get sacked. Like, that was my worst fear. Was either one of those things happening, so I'm like...
Good, and it's through.
And I felt like there was a chance both of them could happen just based on the way that the pressure was coming in. And I've thrown so many interception streaks this year. I just kept picturing what that would feel like to lose on a streak. And I wasn't all okay with the feeling.
And that one's gonna skip
oh
across the
boy.
goal line and into the end. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're
Nope.
going right back
Good
to the
defense.
air. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought
Good
in.
hit, 4 seconds.
And what a hit there.
He's got a lot of ground to make up in 4 seconds. That helps him.
That's just great.
That gets him closer, but he does have a lot that he has to make up. Man him up on him. All I have to do is guard something for the first 2 seconds.
First down throw for Allen.
Yeah, that's all I had to do. I had to guard it for that long. Once it...
Put some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot.
Who is this guy?
Go through this coin toss, Brock. I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can
Who is he?
game.
Does anyone know who this guy is?
Scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they
Wow.
only kick
The connection to my peer has been lost. What in the heck? That is unfortunate. Okay, what we're going to end up doing is it's just going to be the Madden. It's the only way fair to do it. It's overtime. He probably has the upper hand in a lot of ways, but I think the only fair way to do this, and I'm totally okay with doing this, is just it's a fair sim. We'll let the game. We're not recreating that. Good game to the Bills. We'll see what happens in the fair sim. But yeah, a recreation of that would take another like 40 minutes to get back to that point. We're not doing that. So we'll let the Madden gods decide. I don't know if he pulled plug. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got the sim win. He accused me of quitting. I accused him of quitting. Nobody knows exactly what happened. I would say it was just a weird situation. It's an unfortunate video situation. But it is what it is. And we're back with a huge game against the Patriots. I think in the sim win, we probably did a little bit better, usually stat-wise. 22 touchdowns to 10 picks. I just can't... I can't get out of my own way with Shedeur. Like... I'm just so annoyed. Passer rating still sitting around that 119 mark. We take a lot of sacks. We're not the most efficient. 110 a game with Nyck Harbor. I'd love that number to go up. In Njoku, I'd love that number to go up. As far as MVP right now, that was the award that I was kind of thinking, oh, I'd love that to be. I'd love if that was Harbor. It's not Harbor. So, week number 11, we still have a lot of games left. To number 1, like, I would love nothing more than to force some type of breakout game with Harbor or Sanders. Both of those would be amazing. I can get pick artist now with Carson Schwesinger, which is awesome. I can get flat zone KO, which is awesome. I can get secure tackler. He's now the best possible user you can have. Like middle linebackers who can use her like that are amazing. Owosu Karamoa. Okay, it's a new dawn. It's a new day. I'm feeling good. Let's get wins.
Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
Same old new day, same song and dance. Okay. Please. At some point, we'll make some better reads. Yeah. You run forward, Judkins. You run forward.
He'll drop to his running back.
I like that.
And he'll be brought down, but not
I like that a lot. That was just time in the pocket. There's nothing really else to say about that. I was just given way more time than I should have had. And I made a play because of it. Yep. There we go. Harbor, I like that. Over the middle, clean, honest, good throw. This entire second part of the season, I promise, I'll be more locked in than you've ever seen anywhere. That's a little Harold fan. Shedeur Sanders, what a start.
And he's very close to a
3 perfect throws to start today. It's a new day, and I'm stepping up in the pocket. I'm playing with confidence. I'm moving the chains. That's what this is all going to be about. Okay. And I'm trying to get him touchdown passes because usually this is my best red zone play. Yeah. I'll just run it in. Yeah, I love that play too. That one's very similar to like a real NFL play. The tight end to play action left, the tight end kind of runs across along the line. You find him, touchdown.
First play, and May goes to the air. Open man, the tight end straight down the field. To throw on first down is May.
Please, please. Oh boy, that's not the read. Denzel Ward, that's such beautiful coverage. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful coverage. Just kind of a knowing that I can pick anything with him. That's
oh, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass.
Yep. That's a rookie. That's Zara Thomas. Okay, put that on his montage. He's got something. He's been good all year. Like, I actually think he's been amazing. Could not be happy with that pick. He just doesn't have the stats really to show it. But there, glue coverage, runs the route for dude, takes the ball away. Okay. Who does he have on Nyck on that side? That's really another question. Oh, that's a miss.
They'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He'll look to throw.
Yep, nice throw. That's a cool one. Just out of the pocket. Got the ball to Nyck Harbor. You can hear my voice. I'm really trying. I'm trying to slow down. I'm trying to lock this thing in. Yep, back shoulder fade. 14-0. Okay. These are the type of games we need confidence-wise. Every once in a while, you just gotta lock in and win a game by a lot, just to get everyone's stats up, get my momentum up, because it's a tough road ahead after this anyway. So there's no easy games.
And the first carry for Antonio Gibson,
and they get the play calling as the game unfolds.
He's gonna run it. He
tried
it by all the time. Here's Gibson. Good running inside the 25.
That's on me. I passed move. You can always tell if you ever see a run play where everyone else looks slow, it's a pass move. And I do it a lot if I'm predicting just score, predicting based on a bunch of different things that he's gonna come out and throw the ball. It's smart. You'll get way better sheds. Like Myles Garrett, when you put on the pass committed ability with him, it can go. The sheds will go crazy, but you can see when it goes bad, it goes bad.
They'll throw out of the gun.
Yep. Nyck Harbor, there it is. Holy smoke. This is a new look team. Same players, but it just looks a lot better.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Yep, I got him too. Have a day, Sanders. Have a day. First down. Imagine Nyck Harbor with abilities. Now blink. Yeah, see, you didn't like. Imagine Nyck Harbor with abilities. That's going to be hopefully season 3, or if I could.
We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again.
Like, I don't know how. I've averaged 110 yards a game, and I still don't have a breakout game. Anybody. Like, Harbor is having one of the greatest seasons I've had ever. Can't buy a breakout with him. Like, that's what frustrates me is it seems like in this game, breakouts are so few and far between.
There is a lot of room to operate.
He'll look over. Back to the air one more time.
Okay, that's good defense. I'm not even mad about that. And there I can live with a sack like that because I'm clearly I'm looking field goal most likely at this stage. Like, my chances of getting a touchdown are incredibly slim now. But I think I actually have it. Oh, good try. Okay, take 3, that's fine. He's got good defense. He figured me out. I think he gets ball at half, which will be interesting, but we're technically really only a stop away.
separating from the
Oh
shotgun.
man, I knew it too. He did drop it. It actually looks kind of like he caught that ball, but
It's incomplete.
I knew it. I could just tell by the snap. I'm like, do you ever get that gut feeling on defense when someone sees the same thing you're looking at, and you're like, because he sees it? That's usually when I get, that's usually like my best notes, is when you make something obvious and then you're like watching them make adjustments and you're like, they're making adjustments. The best players that I've played, they always say they play offense on defense. So right here, he's looking at my defense and he's playing offense. So he's thinking, oh, corner route, drag route, in route. He's a little short. So yeah, you watch the offense. No, you play offense while playing defense. That's what I'm trying to say.
In a really good position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
Good hit.
Energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be
working out of the gun. It's May.
Yeah, it's a laser. We got a game, folks. Never a dull moment here right now. We're still the Browns. Even though we won the bowl on some crazy stuff.
His kick is good. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield.
Okay, 2 touchdowns. He's starting to figure us out, though. On the other side of the ball. That unless I feel like I should be able to move. I'm more worried about, like, if I'm not going to take clock or anything, but he's just playing back, so he's not giving me any deep play. We're going to have to just be patient here. There we go, Judkins. I like that.
And off play action. He'll set up to throw.
No, and I think I don't know what happened with Shedeur, why there's no reason to try and do what I just did right there. There really is no reason. Okay. We need a dot, but we need a dot to stay in this. I just try and run around way too much.
Back to throw.
Yep, Nyck Harbor, there we go. There we go.
Gun. Here's a run up the gut. They'll stick with him again.
Yep, there we go, Judkins.
Space to run.
I think we caught him in the same thing he caught us, and that was a pass to him. Through and through, that was a pass to him.
He's in. Touchdown.
24-14. Well done. And that was just that Nyck Harbor play, that quick throw, that was everything. If he would have had a chance, only down 3, I think he would have scored. Because he's been scoring at will, and we could have potentially lost this game. We clutched up, and that's what it's about. We got to clutch up. Clutch up, win games, win the Super Bowl. At this point, I'm not going to win MVP, so it's just like get to the dance. We're probably not going to win the division, but I'm just going to have to win 4 games in the playoffs. That's what I'm thinking. 4 games, playoffs. Let's get it.
They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go.
Nice read. And as long as I make this like a 10-play drive, but I need at least one of those timeouts. Don't care when, don't care how. I need one of them.
To throw now, May.
Thank you. Good job. That's 2 for him. Put that in his montage. That's 2. You know why I love that? Is because if I can get a couple more picks on the season, he could potentially be a superstar at the end of this. After being totally irrelevant, you get 2 picks in one game. Things can change for a person. It can trigger a DB breakout, which we've seen to have a lot of DB breakout opportunities. Okay, that's fine. I'm just throwing just to. There's no rhyme or reason. I'm just throwing just to throw stuff.
He'll drop to throw.
There it is. Love that read. Judy. Whoa.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll run again.
Nice throw, Nyck Harbor. Okay. GG's, folks. That needs to be what we do every single game. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, and a W. Okay, weekly. Anytime you see this, that's always a good sign. Weekly award. Who? Oh, I had 100 and... What? I wouldn't have expected that. I did not realize I was even close to that with Jerry Jeudy. 170 yards with him in one game. I thought that was more. Oh, that was in the we had a force win. Oh man, okay, that makes sense. Since we saw we had a force win against the Bengals. Nyck Harbor's still leading the league. I think Sanders' stats are looking more and more impressive by the day. If you look currently, 29 touchdowns, 28 touchdowns, 125 passer rating, 1,300 for Harbor. Jerry Jeudy is having a really good season. Defensively, we're starting to cook. Mason Graham doing all right. This is where we've been way weaker this year. And I think if every year you kind of notice those things, like just in like the fact that how much more difficult games have seemed this year, I think I can relate a lot of it to just the lack of interceptions, the lack of defense. I think last season we were similar offensively, but games were just way easier because I'd go full games without people even scoring. This year, life's just way more difficult. Way more difficult. +2 awareness, +1 ability slot. Return man, okay. Pick artist, 1 step ahead. Acro. I'm going to go return man. And this is going to be my 1,000 IQ move this season. If I put him at return man, he always breaks the first tackle. I guarantee in a big situation, I once won. That ability has a very special place in my heart. Nyck Harbor's already an 85 overall because it won me a Super Bowl once. That same ability. Like I ran directly through a tackle with like 7 seconds left to win a Super Bowl. That's why I always make an effort when I can get return man. And it's a stupid thing to put on Denzel Ward. Like, don't get me wrong. In the short term, long term, any term, it's stupid. But I still think it's somewhat smart. I don't know if I can. Yeah, there he is. So yeah, now Denzel Ward's going to be our main kick return guy, and hopefully he's going to get lots of tackles. He's going to break lots of tackles because that ability is kind of glitched where as soon as you hit somebody that first time, he'll just like completely shrug it off. Week 13, buckle up. Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right.
Yep. David Njoku.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
Good opener. It looks like he kind of pressed a little on that left side. You only make that mistake once.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Same play. Yeah, that play is very good. That play ages too, like in the playoffs. This like crosser that I do, this combination that you see right here. Some combos just age really well. That's one of them because that people always playoffs pressure no matter what. Really difficult to guard that post round. When you have a tight end like David Njoku, you can see those results. Okay. Great opening drive. Just don't mess it up. I have a tendency to mess these situations up, but not today.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, I don't know if his user or his controller or his keyboard and mouse. He looks. Does that mean he's keyboard and mouse? I don't know what happened to dude's user. A better man wouldn't score because they'd be like, "Oh, I feel bad." Not that guy. I will score. I like that the Raiders having Nico is probably the most realistic turn of events that you can have.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
See? It's happening. It's happening. It seems this is how DBs are streaky. I promise. They are streaky. That's 3 picks in his last, I guess, 2 games. And now he's looking like a potential defensive rookie of the year. Oh, I don't know if he ran commit.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. Goal. They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And that'll be in. They'll set up a throw. He's got it. Touchdown.
14-0.
So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words.
Oh, God.
So they have to decide, do we even need to...
Oh, wide open, complete.
Guinevere back, wide open.
He gets it to the 11.
Holy smokes.
It's a big play.
I don't know what that... This dude's got no defense. But he's just got crazy bomb plays. That was a cool play. Everybody, he was so open. I tried to switch it because I was like, oh, he's probably trying to throw the corner or something. Nope. Nico made a fantastic throw for him downfield. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, boy, boy.
There's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator
to
run the football.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Able to find the open man.
Okay, we got a game, folks. We got a game.
Riding that nice long win streak, and remember, next weekend is an open week.
See, this dude cannot, for the life of him, guard these. I don't know if you guys remember the Michael Penix Atlanta situation where I made Michael Penix the greatest quarterback ever. It was because of this play. At this play, a lot of Madden players, you can either stop it or you can't. This guy is much closer to the side of he can't stop whatsoever.
Back to throw here. Back to throw again.
Yep. Up top.
Yeah, the Browns are going to be
so throw only in money at the low. That one. Didn't love it.
First and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
That's not good. See, I'm trying to. I don't know why I'm throwing the ball right now. I'm trying to get him touchdown passes. There's no reason to be throwing the ball in this situation. It's only just for his own statistical gain, and it's slightly strategic. Like, I'm not saying it's only just for like. It's strategic in the way like I really need him to be a superstar. There we go. And by throwing, I now have 3 touchdown passes. There's a chance at the end of the year he could win a major award if we can keep playing like this. That's the reason I play. And I throw on the 1-yard line. Not just because I understand it's not the most efficient, but long term in the franchise, I need him to be a superstar.
One back in the backfield. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
I tried to move Emerson. This guy has really good offense. For what he lacks in defense, which he lacks a lot in defense. He's not a good defensive player at all. He actually has a really smooth looking offense.
Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle complete. That's Myers. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Yep. Diabate. Good job. Oh, yeah. Held him to 3. I think he gets ball half. The scary thing is he actually knows what he's doing offensively. Like, out of motion wide post, he made a lot of good reads. So I definitely need to focus all my energy on just not messing up. Even if I get 3 points, that's completely fine. Here, I want to show off Ward because what? What? See how he broke that first tackle? Pretty cool, huh? That run's really good. It's out of normal line. It's the motion run, and you can see on those 2 plays. He's got room.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Open man right.
They've got to find him quick.
It's Myers again with another catch. And down
I don't give too much credit to motion wide post because it just makes me want to scream because I hate it so much. But at the end of the day, he's still making reads.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Nope. Okay, this is the game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do my super loser defense where you drop like 4 people back in coverage. And the reason you do it is you give them all day because no one will be open, and then as soon as they try and roll out. No. That's why that coverage works, and I hate that I do it. Like, it's not the thing in my life that I'm most proud of. But weirdly, since I've been running that, my ability to get stops in situations like that has skyrocketed.
This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions.
Yeah, I'm bagged. I thought I had Harbor. Okay, let's roll.
That one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
There we go. Judkins, get upfield. Okay, back-to-back game. Back-to-back game with amazing stats. And today is a new day. It's proven. Today is a new day. Offensively. Yep. Harold Fannin.
He's certainly capable of getting that done.
Oh, he's got a man wide open.
For it. I'm eating coach.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, and a heck of an out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Raiders are right back in this football game.
CD ball, but remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this.
2nd and 9 now. Flush to his right. He gets this to Myers. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Dancing to his left.
Schwesinger.
Open man down the field. It's Bowers.
I'm wondering where I went so wrong.
And inside the 45.
Somewhere I did. I just don't know where it is.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right.
Toward this. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance.
And he's good. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that falls to the back to throw.
Good defense. 4th down.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Oh, Nico. Gotta respect. You gotta respect the fact that Nico tried to get that, but there was that's a lot of yards. It's a lot of yards to run.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now back to throw. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that's caught inside the 35.
Good throw.
And closing seconds. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to
double tap. Okay, good game. Just ended it. GG's. Okay, guys, that game, it was solid. I feel like I passed really well. Good stats all around. Threw some picks that kind of make me upset. It's just the dumb interceptions. Like the last play of the game, I don't even know if you guys will see it. I literally double tapped A. It's just, I'm a meme with Sanders. But maybe he'll just be a quarterback who never wins awards. I'm gonna try and I gotta bring these guys back. It's stupid to not, and especially him before he gets X Factor. Yeah, we'll bring both these guys back. Carson Schwesinger, he just gets to come back because he's technically still on a rookie deal. These are the ones that we got to think of. But those two I wanted to make sure I got rid of kind of right off the bat, just so there's no chance that I forget. I know I'm not going to forget. I record it. I'm very good at that. Shedeur Sanders goes up to an 87 overall. Plus 2 play action, plus 1 throw under pressure. All the above. Wyatt Teller, Mohamed Diabate. Okay. Big time week here. Do our thing. Find a way to win. This would be our 11th win of the season, which would kind of signal a bit of a turnaround. And if we could close out this year with some W's, you never know what could happen in the playoffs. So, big time week. Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. That had an opportunity to be the easiest first play interception of all time.
And I've categorized this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback.
They'll look to throw. Now a short pass.
In the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
The surprise surprising
bags,
move
good
here on the
defense.
opening drive of the game.
He stepped a little
And
bit
this
right up into
defense
that.
holds on the
He
Knights'
had
opening
a.
drive. So they take
You could argue he messed that situation up. He had people downfield. He just closed his eyes, stepped right into a block shed.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got
wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big.
They'll drop to throw. Down. Back to throw again.
That's overthrown.
They'll look to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Steelers are going to get the football.
That was totally ball.
Come out to the 20.
Completely.
Gone along, and from what I can tell, they know their role.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Enough on, or do they have too much on? Because sometimes that can affect you trying to carry the ball.
Back to throw here. That's going to be caught.
Coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
7-0.
Give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Takes it to the 26.
This guy is not moving very well right now.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man, it's Warren. And they work this well up. Now run straight ahead with Warren.
Good hit.
He takes this one down almost all the way.
Oh boy.
He's determined, A, to hold on to the football, and B, to run with purpose and make up for his mistake.
Good hit. He's actually running the ball quite effectively now.
It's a 7-yard
The
carry.
fumble we got really benefited me early. That was huge just for momentum and everything.
They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Thank you. Schwesinger. Love that guy. Love him.
On play action, they'll throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He's got his first catch here before
I wonder if this play would
goes
work.
for a first down.
Like if this play, if I had Harbor where Fannin was,
He'll drop to throw.
I'm curious if that could be effective, maybe.
Got a man and he hits
Well,
him
I'm sure it would be, at least in some ways.
Back to throw now on first down. Throw left side, caught by. They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. A clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got his target. That's complete.
Commissioner Judy, good throw.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Browns.
14-0.
This possession.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is taken in at 5.
That was easy.
All the way in. Touchdown.
That one was
Cleveland.
pretty simple. I don't know if he shaded down or what. No way. Okay. This is going to affect our stats a little bit in the short term, but a win's a win. GG's to my opponent, 21-0. I think I did get 3 touchdown passes out of it. Oh, shoot. Okay, GG's. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, apparently the Ravens dude I played switched teams. I don't know what the heck's going on. This is a different Ravens user. It's confusing. People lose the first few games and then they swap teams. It is what it is. I just play whoever I play. All I care about is winning the bowl. Don't overthink it. Just win. Isaiah Thomas, he started his season, has picked up a ton in these last few weeks. He's been quite impressive, actually. +3 man coverage. He's hidden dev. 3 interceptions. He's been super good. Harold Fannin's been really good. This is the final stretch, the final countdown, the final. Boom, boom, boom. Week number 16. We're currently, I believe, the 3 seed. We play the Bengals as of right now. I do not. I prefer to avoid that matchup. Statistically, we're not bad. Nyck Harbor, 1,300 yards. I wish that was more, but we got 34 touchdowns again. This isn't bad. I'm not embarrassed of any of this. So whether or not you want me to be embarrassed, it's still just a star dev quarterback. Even with weapons, I can still make the same mistakes. Big time week here, week 16. Let's get it.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Eluding the
there we go.
Right.
Judy.
This one complete to
Judy Hopkins.
And he'll be out of
automatic.
Near the 30.
First down. That's 300 career for Judy. For those who have been a fan of him. Oh, wow. Yeah, I got him all day. That might be the... I need more of those. Just for my own happiness. Just for my own self. I need more of those. Yep. A screen, tricky little screen. It's kind of the speed screen. But yeah, I love nothing more than the route. When Nyck Harbor gets one-on-one and you just run by somebody, it's the lamest thing you can do in the game. It's super glitchy, but it's very satisfying when it all works out.
They run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in cover.
Back to throw again. Throw left.
David. Oh boy, he almost had it. But still, I thought he was going to do something spectacular.
As he looks to throw. Flush to his right.
That's unfortunate. I just got bossed, and I'm glad I went for it. I have no regrets. As we kind of get closer to the end of the season, I need to get more comfortable. In those spots, I'm just not comfortable. Clearly, you can see by the result of that.
Job there, stopping him for a loss.
He's got his man down
to the end zone, and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
That's complete. Go for this on 4th and a yard. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before
it's
going
so
out
hard
of
to know what
bounds.
to do
A big roll
in
of the
those
dice
situations.
on
I feel like there's a right and there's a wrong answer.
So this offense
Oftentimes
able to
I'm much
convert on
closer to the
4th,
wrong
and now a
one, I
fresh
feel,
set
but
of
like...
downs
For giving up any more yardage.
Inside handoff, Henry. Pass the 20. 5. And he'll take it in.
We got a game, folks.
They'll look to throw here.
Sit.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
Good job, Judy. I like that.
Before being stopped at the 20.
Not an easy catch to make.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
Another one.
He's got his
that
is
out of the
so
stupid.
Boy, he is football. He's going to be a foot or so short.
Yep.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
It needs to take a little bit of time because I need
Here's 2nd and
to
10.
control. He's got kind of all the momentum in the world right now. Is what's going on.
Action, they'll throw. Going up top.
Harbor can just that's insane. Like that's glitchy. That is glitchy. 7-0.
Because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
We pushed him back.
It just comes down to who can execute better and which side
we
can
did
step
push
up
him back.
and assert its will over the other.
Yeah, so
now it's Jackson. Flushed out right.
Now he's will rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
A short throw caught by Andrew.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We'll try and reset this game. Oh, the connection failures. And you can see I get sent back to the menu. As always, I don't believe it's my connection. My least favorite thing about my job is losing connection mid-game. Okay, we'll reset and we'll see. Okay, guys, we just tried twice. And I apologize that this season, if this video is shorter, we just tried twice to recreate the game and he lagged out in both of our recreations. I don't think he has the internet connection to get through a game right now, which is a little bit frustrating for me. Like I said, we tried to recreate it twice. Both times. And I'm not going to, it's just the most annoying thing in the world. He's out of the playoffs anyways. We'll see you guys week 17. But yeah, his internet sucks. Frustrating. And that's, it can't be me. Because I keep getting sent to the menu. My connection, I don't normally lag out a lot. It just seems like everyone's lagging out in this league. We'll see you week 17. Sorry about that.
The lefty right to the air to
Come here. That's a new blitz. New blitz out this week. SoundCloud, iMusic, Apple Music, wherever you get your music. New blitz out this week. And the song is called Blitz.
Now Tua.
Yep, the song's called Blitz. Great defense.
In a critical third down here, or they're facing a free.
Fourth down, that's not good. Who's that? Who the heck are you? That's what you mess. That's my thing. You mess up against the Finns. You just assume the third receiver is always slow. Am I the only person when I play the Finns? In my head, the third receiver is always slow. So I'm like, oh, I'll watch Tyreek. I'll watch Waddle. On the off chance the third receiver's fast, boom, GG's. He's gone.
Return coming from the 7.
Yep, I'm gone. Put that in your intro montage. Just want one. I want one of him returning a kick just to show how fast he is. They love him. They love him in Cleveland. 7-0.
From the gun, here's Tua.
Oh.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out.
Is the slide button? Did they patch it and change the...
Turn that into something.
I don't know what the heck people are doing right now.
Defense is able to put a hit on them, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway. All game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out fire. I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there.
It's like, I don't know, bad user. I don't know if he's... Sometimes people move to their zones down. That just looks stupid. I've never seen anyone do it. I've never seen it, ever.
3rd and long. Here's Tua.
Boom! Wow. I love when that works. It worked. I said boom, and I hit him. That's a great feeling. It doesn't always work. Sometimes you look really silly when you do that because you just say boom, and then it doesn't. But when you say boom, and you get the fumble, that's quite satisfying.
It needs to be put away. Properly held.
Good first. Good first.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll look to throw. Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
Boom.
In the end zone.
Okay.
A shotgun snap for Tua.
Good hit.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's gonna air this one.
I think he's got me again. Oh my gosh. Now I'm the guy. Remember last game I talked about the guy who doesn't know how to guard a streak? The guy, as they say. The quotation. Oh, I'm that. Now I'm that guy. Nice to meet you. Oh. Wow. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. How though? Oh, I'm crashing out. End of the season. This is just the end of the season. Throwing streaks. Before playoffs. This is my last chance to just throw aimless streaks. I knew it. If I bulleted that, I think I would have had it. I really do.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll get this complete. Nyck, Westbrook-Akine. And they'll work this close to a first.
I'm just not going to let him throw streaks. That's my new plan.
2 minutes to play.
I've made a couple mistakes in this game. Now I need to just back off and not just stay. Don't move. Don't try and move up. Don't try and move side to side.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He'll take a shot here.
I'm backed off. Oh my gosh.
That is going to be called in. He's got it.
I literally made fun of the fact of people who can't guard deep shoot. No. I've been doing this job too long. I'm losing my mind. I don't even know how to play. Every time I talk, I do the opposite. Like, there we go. Good knockdown. Okay, we need something here. No big plays though. I just want to work the sidelines. But no streaks for the rest of the game. I'm not allowed to throw a streak. Just sidelines all day.
Extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points.
In trouble. They'll look to throw.
Please. Oh my
And that's going
gosh.
to be incomplete. Coverage was good.
I'm kind of down bad right now.
Contact jarring the ball loose. And
Oh,
forcing
this is
third
literally
down.
what happens. I had my confidence on like level 50. And as soon as your confidence hits anything over level 10, you're going to lose your next game. Whenever you start talking like you know what you're doing, Madden will show you real quick. You have no idea what you're doing.
As they come up 1st and 10. The points to go in the second quarter. This is... They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll take it on in.
Okay. That's good. Tied it up. I've been a little hard on myself in this game because it just hasn't felt good, but that's all right.
Throwing now on 3rd and long.
Yep.
This pass caught by Judy.
That's a good play. 2020, man. 2020 like my vision. I'm not going to lie. I'm still trying to throw lob streaks. That has not changed. I'm just waiting for him to mess up. Yep, just throw it. Catch it lightly.
Now, faking the give. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Open man, right side. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Look corner out here if he moves that guy in. I should have Commissioner Judy. Yep, Commissioner. I don't know why I call him Commissioner Judy. I've just always done it. It's one of those funny things I've always done. I don't know why I do it.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua.
Come here, buddy. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be okay. Keep your head up. You are going to be okay. But as long as I guard the deep stuff, I don't think this dude knows at all what the heck he's doing. Like he doesn't. He's not the brightest bulb in the box when you guard, and that's a gorgeous throw. As I say that, he throws a dot.
Tua, give it to Achan. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa.
Yep, bag, good defense. 3rd down.
And bring him down.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. Taking off.
Yep, another fumble. Oh my. When am I gonna get a fumble? What do I gotta do for a fumble? Anyone, please. I just want a fumble, please.
But now you need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball
that's out of bounds.
You've got to be on it.
They'll drop to throw. Now it's H.A. And he gets to the outside and takes it in.
We'll get 27-27.
They'll run.
Yep.
And he
2nd down.
space.
Okay, this is where honestly cooler heads prevail. There's a part of me that's just like, I've thrown for a lot of yards. It's been one of those games that's really aggressive. And I want to just throw the ball deep, but you have to kind of suppress that and just remember you just need 3 points. Run the clock, get 3, take your excellent record, and go win another bowl. There's nothing that will get the last laugh more than getting Shedeur another Super Bowl. So that's what I need to focus on. Yep. Even right there for Judkins. Great run. If he doesn't use his timeout, sure, don't use your timeout. I'll sit here for 30 seconds and I'll take my points. We'll call it GG's. Hey guys, playoffs. Everybody, it's 4 games. 4 wins. How many times in my life have I won 4 games in a row? This is something I'm pretty pumped up about as well. There was some fear that Jerry Jeudy wouldn't be good and that I would kind of forget about him. 2,000-yard seasons. Unfortunately, 1,000 yards in Madden language is not good. In a lot of languages, it's very good. In Madden, it's just not. It's not going to pay the bills. It's not going to get you a dev. Nyck Harbor won all the major awards. I don't even have to show you them. He won Offensive Player of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year. He averaged 100 a game. I would say I struggled a little bit just getting used to how to play. But hopefully in the playoffs I can clean it up. 4 a pop for Mason Graham. DB's really good, especially from Isaiah Thomas. I thought he was phenomenal this season. The other really good thing is Shedeur led the NFL in passing touchdowns. Now, did he throw a lot of interceptions? Yes. But whenever you lead, like, you guys might not know this. If you lead in something, anything, usually you get a dev upgrade. So I am pretty certain that Shedeur Sanders going into year 3 will be a superstar, and he will have Nyck Harbor to throw to as a superstar as well. 40 to 60% sure of those things. I can't guarantee it, but obviously I'm optimistic that it should happen. Okay, as far as staff points, I'm going to spend them all before this game. You can't take anyone lightly. I don't know this guy. I don't think I've played him very much. All I know is you got to be creative in the playoffs, and you can't make mistakes. You make a mistake, it's GG's. I've seen that same story so many times. You come out, you start getting overconfident, you won last year, you think you're sick, and then all of a sudden, you're just a total disaster. You're a head case, and you lose. This is the biggest game of the year, guys. One game at a time. Judkins is going to be a big part of things. We have not lost a playoff game in this series so far. David Njoku actually just in perfect timing. It looks like he's going to get his dev upgrade. Part of me wants to put him at receiver. Like I've had that conversation in my own mind. I don't know. He was so good at receiver year 1. Like I loved how our scheme was year 1. Guys, let's get it.
They go play action here on first down.
Nope. Good defense. I'm blitzing Cam Ward all day. This entire game is going to be just blitz, blitz, blitz. Try and get to the quarterback and try and end this game as fast as human. Not end it. Like it's not like I got to be somewhere. I just want to take his confidence away quick. I want to score quick, and I want to win quick. Score quick, win quick. Yeah. Life. That's life. And I feel like this season I haven't been crazy aggressive blitz-wise, but I want to be in the playoffs.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Yeah.
This one caught by Ridley.
Even just seeing it there, I feel like he had...
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught. And he will be knocked
Oh
down
my
hard,
gosh. What in the heck is that? I don't understand how Calvin Ridley just caught that. I'm a Titans fan. There's not a receiver in the league who's catching that ball. And that's like playoff-wise, in a situation like this where it's win or go home, that stop right there could have made a world of difference. Oh boy.
Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right.
Kid, playoff MVP last season. Okay, run the ball, win the game. He already messed up. He did the work for you. Now you just gotta work. Yep. Go Judkins. Commissioner Judkins. Thank you, Commish.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down.
Just gonna stick with it, like as you know, just I'm just trying to figure out where he's putting. I'm trying to figure out who's on Harbor. It's like that's Brownlee over there, and that safety just moved down. Either he's, yeah, no, he's playing with fire. Because I know all those players on that left side are not even close to as fast as Harbor. It takes away people's ability to make adjustments. It's like Tyreek Hill, but 6'5". Doesn't even make sense.
Going back to your game plan coming in. Everyone has matchups.
That's a switch stick. Honestly, I'm not playing. If I lose this game, I'm quitting the franchise, and I'm quitting. Like, I switch stick that guy into oblivion. Good job, Schwesinger.
They'll set up to throw. And he will find Ridley. That on third down, he'll drop to throw.
Yep. Fourth down. Good defense. This might be light. I kind of got no way. This is a fake punt, isn't it? Oh, you better be a real NFL coach. I respect it, but like in a much greater sense, I think that's a really just soft thing to do.
To take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for
Good
them.
first.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Move the chains, folks. I still am not 100% convinced this dude is covering Nyck Harbor. Like, part of me believes that I could just lob city this. But it's like you don't want to be too glitchy with one player, but if someone's going to disrespect him, like, you can't beat the system. He is the system. I don't need a scheme. I have him. That is why you trade up. Why I traded up. Is why I traded up. 14-0. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Oh, good screen. Well, I don't know if that's kind of an oxymoron. Good screen.
Back to throw here.
End the game. End the game right there. Boom.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he's going to be taken out of bounds.
That's fine. Three's nothing. Ridley's made 2 plays today. Oh, he's going for it. See, I respect that. This is kind of when you know maybe you're outmatched. You make a business decision. His business decision is, hey, I get ball at half. I'd rather tie this thing up and live with the consequences than sit and wait. And I actually respect a lot about what he is doing.
He's going to hit his man out of the
That's the read though on 4th. This guy completely totally mentally. It's 14-0. Couldn't have asked for a better round 1 matchup. Just in my play style, he seems so lost against man. Like a level of lost you don't see every single day.
They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these
Fannin. That's how you know you're playing with a little bit of confidence. The playoff one-handed catches. Very satisfying. This is just such a lovely first playoff game. I don't feel like my pulse is even... I was worried for like half a second against him. And then as soon as he threw that first pick, I was like... And the first pick was alert. I feel like that first pick just killed Buddy's confidence. And sometimes people really, if they don't have confidence, they suck. Like he just got stuck on his line. Spin to win, David Njoku. First down.
At the 46. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is taken in by Njoku.
Another good throw. He's struggling even against 4 verticals. I'm just going to keep spamming this. I don't really have any reason to not just continue.
Again, he'll drop to
He's struggling against it like he
Escaping the pressure right.
Shedeur, you have a chance to make your playoff play of your life. Just get out of bounds. Don't fumble.
It won't be a sack,
he's just not fast enough. Out of the pocket, I always struggle to move around him. It's the same old song and dance. Like, consistent. I get stuck. My feet get stuck. And then I'm just sitting there. Touchdown here, though, probably makes his life a little difficult.
Out quickly to Judy.
Commissioner. Judy. Okay, 1 stop. GG's. Yeah, no, we're only 3 away.
2nd and 4. Flushed out right.
Schwesinger, and that's it. Well, she carrying on. Look at him jump. See that little jump? Into a soft jump. Just a soft bend in the knee jump. Beautiful jump.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now he'll dump it under. They'll look to throw here on first down.
A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
That's going to be caught by... They'll look to throw again.
Yep, good job, Harbor. 252 and 3 touchdowns. Okay, we continue this clip. We're going to have a really fun playoffs. Do I expect it to be that way? Absolutely. But if we could, on the off chance, I'd love to win again. Like Tiger Woods when he's talking about the Masters. Do I need to win again? No. But I'd love to. Guys, oh my gosh, this is not who I wanted to play. Sometimes growing up is understanding. This is going to be my toughest competition in the AFC, and I'm facing him head on. This dude's good. He knows what he's doing. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He's won Super Bowls. He's an impressive player that I have to find a way to beat. I don't think there's any way to really sugarcoat that. I have to find a creative way to win. I know he's gonna put up points. This is cool. This is really, really, really cool. This is cool. This guy's cool. This guy's cool. This guy's cool. Everyone on this team is cool. I'm contemplating if I'm gonna run man on man. I feel like I commit to it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do short route KO. Remember outside shade, inside shade, short route KO, and then I'm just gonna commit to a man-on-man scheme. It's worth it. I think that ability probably isn't worth having it on. I think I'm just gonna try and get stops and man. I know this is gonna be an absolute sweat, so buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. This is our biggest test. Last game was light. This will not be light. Be great. Send a blitz. I want this trophy, so win it. Simple. Win it.
From the gun, it's Herbert.
Like, that's a nice throw against man. That's the one guy that's Shedeur Thomas. So I now know whenever I'm out there, whoever he's on, if he's on the outside, and I might be getting dig return. Like, for example, this play 15, I'm going to go outside shoot. These are playoff adjustments. These aren't week 4 adjustments. These are backs against the wall playoff adjustments. It's a nice throw, too. So both times it's been Davis. Everyone else is blocked. So I feel confident that I'm in the right defense. It's just as of right now, we're just like a step behind everything. Not ideal.
Throwing on first down is Herbert.
Yeah, see what I mean? I'm confident that as the game goes, I will get stops with this thing.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's on me.
Oh, you adjust to one thing, you can't just leave the other thing. If you adjust to one thing, you have to guard something else.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
That's bags, great defense. Next adjustment, new book coming Thursday.
With a sack on this opening drive.
I'm gonna drop back with the high bait here. I don't feel like I need that extra pass rush. Yeah, he's got absolutely nothing. Come here! Shut up! Shut up! Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Okay? You're bad. That is an adjustment. 2 superstar DBs on the inside. That, my friends, is how you play football. And now we just run the air out of the ball. Yep.
But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover.
Thanks. I'm telling you, I just know how to win in the playoffs. I'm not a regular season dude. I'm not good at stats, but when the game matters, I would put money on it. And I am me, so I can't. Because then I could cheat. But I would bet on my own stuff. Yeah, he got me. That's missing against Likely. Nice throw.
To throw, it's Herbert.
Nope, good defense. Honestly, with the higher ground, the fact that I can run this and also move some of my guys down, like the block sheds right now, are amazing. Come here. Yep. Block shed again. Third down.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down.
Hit him.
Taken in by Harris.
He's getting smarter. Because every time he seems to be making better decisions and adjustments as the game goes on, like significantly better.
To the air again.
But like those I don't mind because one of them, unless he's on conservative, which I could see, there's a real argument to be made to play these games on conservative, but I don't think he's the type to.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert.
Yep, good defense.
Herbert to the air again.
Come here, Myles Garrett. You see this defense, guys? My new defense for the rest of my life. I might run this defense the rest of my life. Dime. Denzel Newsome on the inside. All he can do is throw to his outside wide receivers. This play, pass commit, shade this way so it's a little more even because I'm dropping back with diabete. And then all I'm just responsible for is the middle of the field. His running back's going to be on an angle. This guy's going to be on that. And that's going to be bagged. Fourth down, good defense, fellas. He's got a business decision to make now. Some games, you just looking at it, I'd rather be me than you right now. Why is he moving that guy over? Think about it, logically. He's probably on the street. Street clearing out a corner route.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert.
You have nothing open. He's short. My ball. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Now that you're up big, you don't do anything stupid. Now we run the ball, short throws, take all the risk. We're up 2 stops and we get ball out. Like, this drive does not need to be a touchdown. Doesn't even need to be anything fancy. He's trying to, I think, lurk me to throw it too.
Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
I swear he wants me to just try and lob the street to McCarver because it looks open, but I'm not convinced it will be. You know what? I think it will be. Yeah, definitely will be. See, I could be cool or I could be lame right now. I'll be lame. This guy talks. I wouldn't do that to someone I cared about. This guy likes to talk. He likes to talk. So I'm like, you know what? I'd rather kill the clock on you and just annoy you a little bit.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
Even 3 here, leaving him with no timeout. So I can live with 3 right now. Yeah, and that's actually not bad. Because here, what I can do is I can take the clock down, I can take my points, and I get ball at half. There's a reason, there's an actual, like, win probability reason to doing what I just did. Because it means that he's not going to be able to score. It means I have a chance to take a 17-0 lead. Whereas if I score there and he scores again, the max lead that I can take is 2 scores. This way, I get ball at half. I could potentially have a 3-score lead. Timed that perfectly. He's going to have 15 seconds. Can't stop this run. Oh my goodness, there's no way. Yep. I'm just going to keep doing that same play. I'm not too proud. One thing I've always respected myself. I'm not afraid to just do something. If it's working, yeah, in there it did not. Okay. Lock in, win a football game. Lock in.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running. They'll throw out of the gun.
Throw it nice and low. See, this is where things can go so wrong for us as a team. We struggled last year. We're struggling now. It's the same song and dance. I've struggled in these spots time and time again, and I just don't have a good idea of how to convert in these situations.
Now brings up 4th down.
Except for that guy and David Njoku. I'm not taking blame for that. And honestly, I probably am deserving of some blame, but that was a good read. That was a good throw. Shedeur Sanders just missed that by like 4 or 5 yards. There's not a whole lot I can do when my quarterback misses by that much.
On 1st down, Herbert. Herbert now on 1st down. Shotgun now for Herbert.
Yeah, he's been waiting all day for that one. He dropped it. I finally actually left him. A little unfortunate for him. He did drop that. Okay.
Down Herbert again. He gets it. Throwing again, Herbert. Herbert to throw on 2nd down. Left side, catch
that chunk play. Just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a
long
way to go to get back into this.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert.
No. Did absolutely nothing. It is absolutely nothing. Nope.
He's forced to just throw it away.
Is there
That one, take it in.
Is there Thomas? Is there Thomas? Is there Thomas? That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, he turned around at the spot. Okay. Shoot. I need you, Judkins. I need you, Judkins, because his defense is there. It's not perfect, but it's definitely good enough right now where it has me stressing. Oh, boy, this is playoffs. I just can't believe that last drive. Sanders misses that throw to David by... That's game. That could have been a 17-0 lead. One of the best plays I've ever seen. Shedeur, clip that, timestamp it, love it. Timestamp this moment. That's Shedeur's best play of his career. Silence the haters. Shedeur Sanders, well done.
Herbert now on first down.
He's switched to trips. He's going to move the ball significantly faster if I don't start making half decent adjustments. I'm going to be in a world of hurt here, folks.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Now he'll
good hit. Really good hit.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert.
Please. Thomas. Nope.
Work with your quarterback. Go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also
Cam Ward, first team All-Pro, third team All-Defense, fourth team All-SEC, fifth team All. Shut up. That's what fifth team All-Pro, sixth team All-SEC. Lad McConkey, of course. That's a really nice throw, actually. I like what he did there.
They'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5.
Okay, this is going to be a game, folks. I hate to say it, but I knew it. From the moment this video began, I knew that this was going to be the game that was going to determine how this entire thing went.
Herbert to the air again.
I don't think he has anything there. Every play is 3 to 4 seconds. End the game, Schwesinger. Wow. Cheer on your opponent. Make a habit. It's my New Year's resolution. Wow. Dude waited the perfect amount of time and then delivered an absolute beating. Oh, dang it. Up top. Oh, my goodness.
He is not going to get away.
Part of me thinks this is a run, is it not?
But it will set up third down.
I think you run this and then you play for fourth down. But more of an under center run. He's got to pick. He's got to pick a side. You just got to hope he picks the wrong side. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you for the second year in a row. We are going to be seeing you in the AFC Championship. Victory formation. GG's. That was that one was all of the adjustments I made pre-game. Those pre-game man-on-man adjustments totally took away all the routes that he wanted to throw and won us this game. I had to lock in because I knew I kind of had a mental error with Nyck Harbor not scoring, but that's all over but the crying. One more, ladies and gentlemen. I do this. And Sanders had probably his best play yet, which was really cool. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, one game. One game from pulling it off. I'm going to do the exact same scheme I did last game. I think there's enough in that one that would give good precedent. Like, hey, just do the exact same thing you just did. Dillon Gabriel has been demoted to number 99. If you're wondering how his season is going, we're winning with defense. I'm going man press. My two best players on the inside, and we'll see what happens. Shedeur was amazing. I was amazing. I felt locked in my reads. I don't like losing AFC Championship. If you make it this far, you better win the entire thing. Let's go. It's all right. I need to make sure even if it's not working. Even if it's not working, I still got to do it. I still got to try and make an effort to run the ball consistently. Yep. You need just Sanders' release is just not fast. Slow is offensive. I don't want to say it's slow. That's offensive, but it's slow. It's just painful. That's a nicer way of putting it. His release, the fact that we've done as well as we have with this release is craziness, in my opinion. Trying something a little bit new here. Against him. I don't normally run this play against him. Yep. Good job, David.
Give it to him inside.
Good for us.
Like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary.
Yes, sir. Noah Fannin. We're kind of playing our best football to end the season. This is a different look. Like, we did not look like this in the regular season. Let's be real with ourselves here. Regular season Brett was an absolute tire fire. This is not the same guy that I knew. I like this guy much better, though. Dylan Sampson, good try. The nice thing is we still have a 2 herd monster at running back, so I can still kind of swap between these guys. That's not good. Oh, Betsy Boo. Oh my gosh. You try and that's what I get. It's what you get in life if you try and play it safe. Like, you just can't run in any situation anymore. And these days, timeout. You got to be a little more creative. Okay, we're looking Judy to Harbor here.
Out of the gun, he'll look to throw.
Yeah.
He's on the move.
I love that. I love the pettiness. The handstand into the end zone. Good job. 7-0.
With where they're starting out. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by their rookie at Florida State.
What?
And forget the interception. He makes this a
pick-six
touchdown.
Am I good or do people just suck? I don't know. That is the worst read I've ever seen to start a game. I might just keep winning with this team. I'm not going to overthink greatness. I might just keep on winning.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. And they get to him right behind the line on this one and take him down.
Oh my goodness. This is just a snuggie. This is a warm hug on a sunny day.
Another try following the sack. That's a catch for Nico Collins.
Okay, Denzel. I got Newsome this time playing the left side because I feel like Nico needs a little bit of that extra. Don't you love watching? Like, that's ridiculous. Don't you love watching motion wide post get back though? Nothing brings you more joy than watching this play struggle. It's the best thing in the world.
From the gun, Stroud. To the air yet again, it's Stroud.
Nope.
Escapes the pocket.
Nope.
This one falls
Third down. This might be light.
He was hoping to get it.
Is this going to be light? Right now, no one seems to have any idea what to do. When you got 2 superstar DBs just roaming.
Here he is on 3rd and long.
That's me, and I almost larked him. I knew what he wanted to do as soon as the running back took that step, and I was like, if I time this correctly, this game's over. If I time this correctly, it's GG's.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. On the move into
Okay, we got a game, folks.
Has it at the 11. The ball is out, and the fumble recovery is made.
These guys are flying down the field.
It's the people you love most. The people you love most will hurt you the most. You didn't expect to have life advice here. Well, no, that's not necessarily true. But Nyck Harbor fumbles the kickoff. In a game where as long as nothing like that happened, I felt like we were in really good shape. Now he gets ball at half. He's got a chance to go out to tie this game. Like this could get interesting really quick. And he's figured out that my inside DBs are the good ones, and he's just burning me. Whoa! 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 This sucks.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. As the open man downfield. And hit to that line. To the air now on 1st and 10.
Yep. It's another good play. Just spin for it.
Cut along the left sideline.
That took what, 2 seconds?
And he's going to take this one in.
That play is so good. And that player is so good. 21-14.
Stroud throwing here on first. Buys time, rolling right.
Gotta be kidding me.
And he slides down with enough
Couldn't
to
have
pick
played
up
that
first.
better. I couldn't.
Timeout coming from the
He couldn't.
Texans. That's their
He ran, got to a really good spot. That was impressive.
Midfield. First down, Stroud. Getting out to his left. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going
Probably
down.
gonna get free there.
Just before
Yeah,
halftime, we get a timeout.
And he gets
ticket.
ball. Okay, this thing's gonna be
Now it's
interesting,
Naimi
folks.
Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans.
Can't understand. Like, this guy
Deep
can move the
shot
ball.
from that
Yeah,
left hash.
he had a tough first throw. Please. Oh,
It's good, not by much.
thought I just got to bail up. Shoot.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Catches made down right side. Stroud.
He's got me squirming in this now.
Flush down out
I
to
feel
his
like
left.
motion wide post players,
You know, Kate, they always
more than
say
any
that
other
if you
offense, they
can
run a
you know
lot
it's
on
more
like
like
rhythm and
like
just
an
like
alarm.
confidence.
Especially
And
in a
once their
situation like that,
confidence
it's a good
gets
thing
high,
they've got to able to make
they
something
can
out
be
of nothing,
really scary
or
to
at
play
least keep
against.
them moving.
From the 25 on second down. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's calling it. Now it's Stroud. Forced out to his right. To the air, Stroud.
Yeah, he's got him. He's got him. See what I mean? That one fumble from Rodgers. That makes for a long day against someone good on offense. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
They go play action here.
Heads up.
Reeled in by the Joker.
Oh, and this is just not the game. I play the game like I played the game the same all year. Get a stop. I don't love playing from behind with this team because we're a defensive focused squad.
That play actually gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out,
That's
gets
elite.
some leverage.
That's elite arm
Gets
talent.
to
That's
that
elite arm
edge
talent.
for the
That's an
defender
elite
to
throw.
cover him.
They'll throw on first.
I had B. This is if he's gonna run the same play, I'll run the same play.
Still sticking with the passing game. Jerry Judy with the grab.
Yep. Good
They
job.
stop him. He's
First down.
marked out. Working inside the red zone. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown.
Okay.
The Browns take a fourth quarter lead. David
Stop,
Njoku,
folks.
the
We need one
touchdown.
stop. Sorry for the
His
voice
second
crack.
scoring catch of the
We
game.
need one stop.
Back to throw it.
Good
Down
hit.
with the grab.
Good hit.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Chased out
He's
to his
got him.
right.
He
To
does.
the sideline, and he's got it.
Boy, this is the game of the year now. Really, at this point.
From a great throw to a nice route.
Maybe the first one to mess up.
Moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot
First
of
one to
noise
mess up.
about that amazing play.
First down from the red zone. He's on the move. From the gun, Stroud. He's got it. And a
How
massive
close
hit
was
near the
that?
goal line to keep him out of the
Oh
end
my
zone.
goodness. I was
So now
so
here's third and
close
goal.
to making that play.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket.
Nope.
Gets it towards the end zone. That's incomplete.
This is where you bet. See what he does? He rolls right. This is where you bet on what he's going to do. You send Garrett, but you drop these two into coverage.
Get back into rhythm.
You put Garrett in a contain. You drop two guys into coverage. You man up the running back.
Here he goes. Gotta have
But
this on
I'm
fourth
bringing
down.
everyone back. Appreciate you, brother.
Incomplete.
I appreciate you playing. I appreciate the fact that you play the game. I really do. And I don't want that to be understated. And right now, just because I can, I know I could run the ball, but I'm going to dunk on you.
They deliver and they take the ball away.
Buys time, rolling right.
No.
And he just setting up to pass. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him
I
down
love
on
to
a
dance.
pivotal play
Do you guys
late in
love
this
to
ball
dance?
game.
I love to dance.
So
Sometimes in life,
enviable spot
we
here as
just
they
don't
come up
dance
on
enough,
third
do we?
and very long. He's got it near the 8.
Do that car wash and you throw it with such velo, it doesn't get wet. It's do it with that kind of accuracy down the field. This dude's elite.
No, good
And he
defense.
just gets rid of it. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just
Okay,
before
money
the
drop,
end of this
folks.
game.
Money
Pretty
drop.
important. Here he is to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a
Shedeur Sanders.
finish. He'll look to throw it.
Oh my
Makes the
gosh.
grab in bounds left side. First down, Stroud. Finds him
No.
over the middle. Give him 50. Shotgun now for Stroud.
Good hit.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud.
I was waiting for that play. I was waiting for that throw. I was waiting for that play. I'm not going to let you run that to
No
win.
luck there, just 11
Like, if you're going to
seconds
beat me
remaining.
here,
Just
it
couldn't
needs to
hang on
be
through the contact.
something
So they're
a
facing
little
third
bit
long.
more creative. Something that's going to wow me a bit more than the same
Throwing
thing you've
now.
done all game. I'm going to follow.
Has it down close. And one final shot here. Forced out to his right. And it's time to celebrate, Brock. That's a touchdown. Means they're going to be playing for that Lombardi trophy. So it's a win for the Texans. And they'll raise that Lamar Hunt trophy high as champions of the AFC. And that earns them 2 more weeks of football until they
Can't
head
say
to
that
the
wasn't the
Bayou
best
and
game, one of the
fight
best
for a
games of the
Super
year.
Bowl.
Wow.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire
Oh,
crew,
boy.
I'm
I'm
Kate
proud of the
Scott, saying this
season.
has been the end of Check Series, as
Wow,
we'll see
wow,
you next
wow,
time from
wow. It
Houston.
came down to him having the ball last. 2 crazy passing performances. This is the pass that I followed, and then as soon as I thought, okay, he can't throw this, I left it for a second. I hit him as soon as he caught it. He holds on with one hand. And then for the game, like, that is insanity. That one, look at the, he's just throwing a random pass. I try and grab it with Del Pitt. And somehow, this is why we play the game. I think this is why I love my job. This is why I love this game. Is because sometimes it can be amazing. Sometimes it's random and weird. That's just a dot in a lot of ways. He gets hit. Boom. I move. Oh my gosh, with zeros. When I say zeros on the clock, I mean zeros on the clock. One game short this season, guys. Hopefully I'll have Super Bowl footage for you. If not, we're going to do a big talk. And hopefully we get some devs. I cannot believe how that game just ended. One play. Final play of the game. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's hope we got some devs. I'm sick, folks. And honestly, power to him. That was really impressive. I'm impressed with what he did. I'm not mad. I'm not bitter. I didn't get lucky. He didn't get lucky. He just made a really good play. Okay, let's see the devs. Guys, as promised. Oh, I'm so sad. Please, kill a like button. I know I'm going from sad to just angry. Please kill a like button. This is what we waited for. He now has abilities. He earned it. It's really all I can say. I feel like we earned those abilities. Receiver, Nyck Harbor, now is officially a superstar. When he becomes a superstar, he's going to be a 91 overall with abilities, which is bananas. Cannot wait to see sort of what that looks like. He's gonna cause problems. He's gonna cause a lot of problems for a lot of people. I'm still sad. Like, losing on the last play of the game is just a different beast in terms of sadness. Like, it's another level of just another level of disappointment. As far as other devs, I was hoping he might go up to X Factor. Thornhill is still a superstar. Guys, we're lacking picks next season. However, we only have a second, third. We have Nyck Harbor. I said this was going to be a long-term franchise. I wasn't messing around. I've rebuilt this offense. I have one Super Bowl. Please do not let this series end. Please kill the like button. I want to see this. Superstar and superstar. We can figure everything else out. I don't know what's going to happen with the rest of the team, but I want to see how that all plays out. Good game to my opponent. Please kill the like button for the next one. Let me know who I should draft. Do not let this series end. We'll see you guys soon. Oh, I'm sick. I am sick.